All right, we are back again. Guess who's back? Back again. Back to watch some videos about our Trumper friends. I might be a rapper. Might go that route. That's how I grew up. Got it in the blood. The videos that we are watching this week, we're going to continue a little bit of what we were doing last week. We're going to watch some crazy Trump supporters. Marjorie Taylor Greene has a video of her rapping with Fellatio Blow, the greatest Trump rapper of all time, because he's the only Trump rapper ever. But this week we're gonna check out some Trump videos. We're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna watch a little bit of a Vice documentary that has the Trump rapper himself in it, and then we're gonna watch a little bit of some bad lip reading. There's a lot to this show, as there always is. There may be a pit bull that comes through that might be Tupac. We might have some otters that attack people on surfboards. We might even watch a brawl happening in Alabama where one dude got jumped by two dudes and then two dudes just got jumped by six dudes. Because that's where we're at now. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the latest short, but we've gotten some comments. We've gotten some real comments on the latest short. Some good comments, some strong comments, and you guys should go and check out those comments. I'm going to tell you this, guys. I've missed seeing the mad Trump supporters. Like after we blew up a little bit in March, we had our video 200,000 views, 184K. And we had all the mad, angry Trump supporters coming on and saying all the crazy shit they were saying. And then I kind of toned it down. I pulled back a little bit. I wanted to. I'm not here to cause problems. But I'll tell you this: we've been posting some shorts, some clips from the videos, and I can tell you this, guys. I've missed seeing the angry Trump supporters in the comments. I've missed just kind of, I don't know, actually confirming that these people are nuts as shit, dude. So it's been good. If you guys want to take a look at what I'm talking about, you can go and take a look at the latest short. I believe that's the one with Jesse Waters saying 2 hours. It's all the January 6th thing was. All they did was just, stop the certification for 2 hours. It's just an inconvenience. Wasn't a riot. Wasn't an insurrection. And that's really gotten some Trump supporters worked up. So if you guys want to go take a look at that and take a look at those comments on that, it's absolutely amazing. I missed it. I really did. And I missed all the dislikes. When I produce this material, I want you guys to know this. I get a massive amount of dislikes from Trump supporters, and I missed that. It really lets me know that I'm making an impact. It makes me feel good. Let's see who is here. Redonk, you're on time. You must have the day off. Nathan, what's up? Bucket, good to see ya. Let's watch a crowd shout, retire at a turtle. Redonk, you can give me that one. Karen, thanks for watching the short. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. We're gonna do more of this. I've gotten back to posting more often now. I've gotten back to doing the thing a little bit more frequently. If you guys have noticed, like I said, you hit about 200,000 views on a video, and you start hearing all the stuff that people have to say about you, and all the things they like and don't like about you, and you start to get it gets a little bit weird. You get a little bit of imposter syndrome. You get a little worried. Paramount sends you a message or two to let you know that they aren't happy with some things. And it'll change your outlook on life. But I'm glad to be back at it. I'm happy to be more consistent again. And that's all due to the people that are in chat right now, because they've made it worth being here. And I've been enjoying it, and they kept me going. So from one angry ginger to another, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. I love my ginger people. We're the true minority. I just want to throw that out there. I think we're less than 1% of the entire population or something like that. I'm going to go with that at least. We're out there though, and we matter, goddammit. All right, guys. Well, let's jump in. Jesse is definitely, he wishes he was Tucker. He'll never be Tucker. Here's my prediction. Jesse Waters will never, ever cost Fox News $1 billion. If I dare him, I dare Jesse Waters to try to hit that high water mark of $1 billion. If he can do that, I will claim that Jesse Waters is the GOAT Fox News newscaster. He's got to go for a straight $1 billion lawsuit, and then he's greater than Tucker. That's what I'm going with. I hope he accepts that challenge, just by the way there. Redonk, if we get a video of somebody shouting retire at a turtle, we will do that. But if it's if somebody's shouting retire at a Ninja Turtle, I'm going to find that dude, especially if it's Leonardo. We don't talk to the Ninja Turtles like that. All right, guys, let's get this started because we got a bit to watch tonight. I'm long-winded. I like to talk a lot. I like to make jokes. I think I'm funny. And we've got like a 45-minute Forgiato blow video that we're going to go into. We're going to watch a Marjorie Taylor Greene rap video. Oh, there's so much in store for you guys tonight. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys from being here. Redunk, I will, let's go ahead. Let me just grab that. Okay. All right. Oh, Redonk. That's harsh. We'll watch that in a minute. All right, let's start with this video, and then we're going to get to Redonk's video right after that because that looks like it's going to be fun. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's take a look at it.
What did you like about the first 4 years of his president? What accomplishments would you like to see continued?
Save the children.
Okay.
Most important thing is what's happening to our children.
Explain.
The infiltration of our...
Okay, see, this is where... Like, the QAnon thing has always been super good at that, right? Like, if we're gonna start a cult, and you're gonna make it like if it's gonna have a real good chance of gaining members, what you start with is Save the Children. It's a lot like Save the Puppies. If you're gonna name something Save the Puppies, Save the Children, I'm going to be right off the bat. I'm gonna be in there with you. I'm gonna feel good about joining your cause, and I might even donate. Like right away. So starting well, I like that. He's kind of got like a Donald Trump haircut though. There's not a lot of people that have Donald Trump haircuts.
Our education system and the abduction of our children.
Yeah,
over 800,000 a year go missing in the United States alone.
That's true.
They are taking so many of them and torturing them for adrenochrome.
Oh.
And people don't know what adrenochrome is, but you can look on Alibaba.com and find out what that is. They talked about it.
There it is! Dude, it happened quick! Dude, that didn't take no time at all! That didn't take any time at all. He started so well! I was there. I was joining up. I had my card ready to go. I was ready. I was ready to do that. Okay, so somebody's got to help me out here. Who's going to go on Alibaba.com and search for adrenochrome? Because I'm not doing that. I've already been banned once from YouTube. I can't go that route again. I begged for my life. And I got a stay of execution. Which one of you guys are going on Alibaba.com and looking for adrenochrome? I just come on. On
the Ellen DeGeneres show, Sandra Bullock, and they were laughing and joking about the fact that they were using it to stay young and healthy.
What would you like to see Donald Trump do should he win? What are a couple of things you'd like to see him do?
Money talks, and that's...
You like money? I like money. We should hang out. These people aren't real. They're not real.
Just it. And
where's that video of that lady at the airplane? Is this who she was talking about? Because we might have to forgive the lady on the plane. If one of these people were on that plane where that lady stood up and was shouting like, he's not real, if that first gentleman was on the plane that woman was on, she might have been right. It might not have been a human. God damn it, man.
Prices gas right now is crazy. My husband's a truck.
Oh, look at that hat in the background. Oh, look, that is a thing of beauty right there. Wow. Good Lord. We got to really take some shrooms and go to one of these. We got to do that.
Driver, and The gas prices are insane. We can't even make a living basically because we're having to pay for gas.
I think he made America better as far as jobs and people working.
Okay. Under Trump's presidency, and quote, you can tell me if I'm wrong here because I like to be told if I'm wrong here or not. But didn't we go in the negative for jobs? And yes, it was during COVID. I'm 100%. I understand that. But like saying that he created jobs when he didn't, regardless, COVID happened. You could even say due to COVID, that was what stopped it from happening. But didn't we lose jobs during COVID? Wasn't he the first sitting president in like forever to have a loss of jobs during his presidency? Am I wrong about that? It's like making halal meat, but with kids. Oh, Nathan, you got to go look on Alibaba, dude. It's your job now, Nathan. You've been volunteered. I was thinking about the safes they used to sell that apparently were named after the traffic. Wow, I didn't know that. This little lady looks going to be. Yeah, no, redunk. I do not disagree. But that's what I'm saying is there's no need to make shit up. Why make shit up? Just use the facts. Like, that's the problem with all these people is that they just make shit up. I don't like it when it's on the left. I don't like it when it's on the right. Don't make shit up. It just makes you look stupid. That lady can barely afford a Slim Jim anymore. God damn it. It's still strong. It's getting better, actually. We're doing good. No, Nathan, it's your job now. Damn it.
And our economy, and our general atmosphere of brotherhood and getting along. Let's not kill each other and go crazy.
Okay, first of all, we haven't quite gotten to killing each other yet. Okay, let's hope we stay far away from that. But was there a sense of brotherhood under Trump? These people live in a different, like a whole different world, a different reality altogether. Like, I think Obama was a really good president. I think that he had some flaws, that I disagree with some of the stuff that he did, specifically militarily. But I wouldn't even say that under Obama that we were super, like, obviously there was at least a faction of people that had splintered off. I mean, that's what the Tea Party was, right? I don't think we've had a sense of brotherhood since 9/11. I mean, that's what it took for us to really have like a real sense of brotherhood. Once again, like all I'm saying is we don't need to make stuff up, guys. Like just talk about it the way it is, be honest. And yeah, she's putting the gingers to shame, man. Good job, Nathan. Get your daughter to do it. Aliens are going to pull us together. When aliens crash their ship into the White House, that's when we band together. And that's also when Will Smith becomes a hero again. Just so you guys know, that's Will Smith's redemption arc. Will Smith's redemption arc is when the aliens come down and kamikaze into the White House, and then Will Smith steps up and slaps the shit out of one of them. That's when we get it together. That's when Bill Pullman comes out of the back, gives a fucking rap. Is Bill Pullman dead? He might be dead. Fuck, we might need somebody else. He's coming back. Mars Attacks, Karen. Oh, dude, Jim Brown is dead. We don't have Jim Brown anymore. That just happened. So he's not going to help us. They could vaporize us. That's within the realm of possibility. I'm just saying that may be the only chance we have.
About each other. I don't feel like that was his attitude at all.
And do you think that's President Biden's attitude?
What
accomplishments do you like specifically?
That he was trying to secure the border and that the gas prices were low, food was low. Now everything's so expensive.
How much?
Okay. Do you think that could have possibly been because of COVID? I mean, this is all I'm saying. Like, you can at least be honest about what's going on. I was honest earlier about why jobs had lacked creation during his presidency, At this point, this is where the person would say, as a qualifier, now I do understand that COVID happened and that's what caused a lot of these problems. As we can see now, the economy is starting to level out. Inflation has been cut by something like 40% over the last 3 months. I work in the grocery industry. I can tell you that grocery prices are leveling out. Some of them are going down. Gas prices going back up, but once again, that's due to something called the Ukraine war. There's a lot that goes into these things, and if these people were aware of these things and don't at least qualify them by using these things in their statements, they're obviously being dishonest. They're actually being the very people that they're saying that they're railing against. They are the people causing the split, causing the polarization. Just be honest.
In retrospect, do we look at the pandemic as being the cause of that?
I don't know. I think that was all fake.
The pandemic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can't just, when you don't like something, you can't just say it's fake. Like, God damn it, man. Like, we're going to move on.
Yes.
What was fake?
These shots. I didn't trust them.
Did you ever have COVID?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever have?
Yes, twice.
You got it twice.
Didn't she just say it was fake? Did she just say it was fake?
I'm glad you're well.
Thank you.
Oh,
You mentioned
Jesus
policy that you
Christ.
like, Trump's policies. Which of his policies are policies that you like?
April?
Dude, is this the same late? Whoa, what is up with this guy? What, is that you, Redonk? Is that you right there, Redonk? Is this the same lady that was in that Jordan Klepper video where he asked her the same question and she had to like turn to her friend and she's like, did you bring the thing? Did you bring the paper with all the facts on it? Like, if you have to ask somebody else why you like a person, then you don't like that person.
The Roe versus Wade happened because of Trump.
Well, okay, so let's. I was asking her. I'm going to get to you. Okay. Well, what's your talk to me a little bit about which policies you like.
Well, just I don't know. I mean, I can't really think of one right off the bat. But.
Dude, please ask a question of the dude in the back. Please ask a question of this guy. I want to see this guy talk. Come on. If he misses a chance to ask this young man with this belt buckle going on right here, oh, dude, that is a missed opportunity right there. That man has some things to say.
But,
I'd like to see him get us out of debt. Definitely.
Do you
Cost
think?
of living is way too high right now, and
Okay, does she mean the country? Because if he can get us out of debt, I might vote for him. Isn't it like $31 trillion? That is a magic trick I would love to see.
jobs don't pay enough.
Do you think that? So you want him to bring up the minimum wage?
Yes, definitely. Because people can't live off what minimum wage is now and support a family. I mean, there's just no way.
So you support the Democrats in Congress who are trying to fight for a minimum wage increase?
Yes. I mean, yeah. But yeah.
I mean, okay. What did he do to make your life?
Now, hold on. Hold on. All right. There we go. She said yes. We got to give that to her. We're going to give that one to her.
Better the 4 years he was a president.
Dude, that guy is not okay. This gentleman right here, he doesn't. That looks like a budget Nabib right there. Khabib.
Maybe all of us got to see growth. Growth meaning it's a pause, and it's not just it's not no longer about an election. It's becoming a unity. Because if we don't unify,
What the hell did you just say?
we don't grow. But what would you say?
What?
Dude, these two got so high. These guys just smoked a ton of weed, and then they're like, you're going to ask me some questions?
The Democrats ain't about, the American people. They're about lining their pockets.
Wait, how is this guy not a liberal?
And screw us, basically, And that's just coming from a small town guy. There again, I'm blue collar worker, always happy.
Try that in a small town.
You ask anybody that was working during Trump, They have more money in their pockets. You know, $1 or something for a gallon of.
Yeah, because he gave us a bunch of fucking stimulus. Like, he went full Andrew Yang and just started giving us money. I mean, I'm not mad about that. I'm going to be honest with you. I enjoyed the Trump stimuli. I enjoyed that. Why? Why? Because of COVID. Because there was a pandemic.
Gas. Now here I am paying $3 and something for a gallon of gas to get myself back and forth to work, my kids to school.
Okay, but here's the problem with that. Like, people keep saying this over and over again. Gas prices are high. But do you know why gas prices are high? Because it's really integral to, like, the question of why it is knowing exactly why it is, right? And when you talk about the Ukraine war, that has a really big portion of that blame, as well as coming out of COVID. California, if you live in California, everybody hates California, right? Redonk. You moved, that's your bad. You lost it, okay? I got reimbursed something like $1,000. So on average in California, with gas prices the way they are right now, I think I spend about $1,200 to $1,500 a year on gasoline. The state of California reimbursed me $1,000, okay? So you take away taxes on that, you're talking 22%. I got $780. So if you look at the stimulus that we got for the gas, I actually still only paid about $3 a gallon because I got $1,000 from the state of California. So for all of you people out there that hate on California, well, that's too bad for you. You guys had to pay gas prices and your governor doesn't like you.
To camp and all that.
What policy-wise did you like? How did he make your life better in America?
Well, I think reducing regulations on business,
Yeah, that's literally why trains were crashing. Because Donald Trump reduced regulations that made it so they didn't have to have these brakes on their trains that stopped them from going at these high speeds or helped them to slow them down. Yeah, people don't understand when it comes to regulations. I didn't understand on some of these regulations. Like, I was and still am a big supporter of the right to try. The ability to use experimental medications whenever you're suffering from something like stage 4 cancer, right? Well, now we're starting to have these things where doctors are taking experimental surgeries, like the one where they run the little wires through your veins to take the plaque off, and they're having people do these surgeries when they're not necessary. So I'm a big supporter of the right to try, but there was regulations in place to stop this. Now these people are getting their fucking legs amputated because they didn't need these surgeries. They're really bad surgeries, but they're being suggested because we've opened up the ability to do so. So we get mad about a lot of stuff that we don't quite understand. We just think that's bad because I don't like it, because it sounds bad. But we don't actually understand what about it makes us mad, or we don't understand the information behind why it exists. One of the reasons that the age for drinking alcohol is 21 is because your prefrontal cortex doesn't grow to its fullest potential until you're like 26 to 30 years old. So 21 is actually a pretty low actual bar for that, because your brain, as far as the prefrontal cortex goes, it's stunted with alcohol, with drugs. That's why it's 21. It's supposed to be something closer to like 26. There's reasons behind all of these regulations, and when you just cut them because you're like, I don't know, freedom, you're kind of fucking us over. People should know that. You're sure you'll spend $700 or $1,000 less than I do in taxes yearly? Now, do you know that, Redonk? So this is what I'm saying, Redonk. Now, how much do you what percentage of taxes do you pay per year in Arizona? Now, I can go and look at that right now just by Googling, but I can tell you that I know how much my state tax is because I know what it is. I also know what Florida's state tax is, which is non-existent, but I also know what their income tax is. Their sales tax are. I also know what their property taxes are. I know that our property taxes are less than Florida's. Your taxes are like $1,100 a year total. That's your income tax and everything. Your entire tax, or is that just your state taxes? Because for me, 8% on my wages, I think there's something like $5,000 or something like that. You see, but this is the problem, Redonk. You can't just say, I know I saved more. I want to actually know that you know what the percentage of your state taxes are. because it's very important to these conversations. On your property taxes. Oh, that's your property taxes per year. Yeah, you probably have lower. California actually has one of the lowest property taxes, I'm pretty sure. I know they're lower than Florida. All I'm saying is I'm happy to agree that things are this much better in this state or that much better in this state, as long as you can actually provide me with real information that's factual and not just opinion. Because what everybody goes off of is they say things like, well, it's better to live here than there. Well, why? Because I think so, because taxes are better. Okay, so what are your taxes versus my taxes? Most people can't tell you that. They don't know what their state tax percentage is. Most people don't know what their income tax bracket is. I can tell you what my income tax bracket is. I can tell you what my state tax is. I can tell you what sales tax is. I can tell you all of these things because it's important for me to know this during a conversation. So when I'm trying to make a point, I don't just sound like I'm just saying I think or I feel. It's much more important to know. Just by paying half as much per gallon you win. I don't know that. I bet I drive a lot less than you. How do you know that? It's the biggest reason is certainly not the weather. Dude, the only reason I live in Arizona is because of weather. I love it hot. I enjoy it hot. I don't doubt that. So I've said it before. Like once my house hits a certain point, I will sell it and move to a place like Arizona. Sometimes part of that is for the weather, and part of it is for the fact that it's cheaper financially to live there. However, living in California, there are so many social safety nets. There are so many different things that you benefit from if you're poor or not even poor, like if you're like lower middle class, if you have a child that's disabled. There's so many things that our taxes pay for in California that are extremely popular but misunderstood, that when you go to other states, you're not going to get. And that's understandable. That's you're trading one for the other. When people talk about how, or people say to me, it must suck to live in California. You've lived in Northern California, Redonk. You know how nice it is to live in Northern California. Are you telling me living in Arizona is as nice as living in Northern California? Because if you are, I know you're bullshitting me. We have trees in Northern California. I am 3 hours from some of the nicest beaches in the entire United States. I live in a place where I can go to the mountains, I can go to the ocean, I can go to the desert. I live around all the nicest stuff. And guess what? I really like living here, and I don't mind paying the taxes. Not worrying about rent and never owning anything was, you know for sure. And when young people say to me it's very hard to live in California, I completely agree. But I bought my house in 2010. I was lucky enough to buy my house at the best possible time I could. I'm just saying, when people kind of shit on California, at least have facts to back up why you think California is bad. If you're just going to say the tax rate is high, then you need to explain to me exactly what you mean by that. Because if you live somewhere where it's comparable, like Texas, and you're saying California's tax rate is super high, then you're wrong. It's just a feeling. You're just hating because that's what everybody has told you to say. I don't mind admitting that something is something I believe is incorrect, wrong, or that what I'm saying is dishonest. Because if it is, then it's pointed out to me with factual information, I'm happy to say, okay, you're right and I'm wrong. But you got to know what you're talking about first. Taxes pay for police, fire department. Lower taxes means less of the programs. Exactly. That's why we have so many programs for, like I said, my child is high-functioning autistic, also known as Asperger's, and he has some of the greatest support systems that you can ask for that you will not get in other states through the Bible Belt. How ironic is that? My child has more attention paid to him than any child in his school other than other kids with IEPs. And that is an amazing thing. It's a big reason why the hurdles that he had or obstacles that he had as far as social interactions aren't as big of problems anymore, because now he has this teacher that he goes to that helps him to interact with other children, which means that he's going to be more successful later in life. And if that's going to come out of my paycheck to help pay for that, I'm 100% with it. I'm 100% with paying for free college. If somebody wants to go to a college or a trade school for 2 to 4 years right out of high school, take my money. Please do so. Because if you look at how much a university actually costs individual parents, you could take $5,000 a year from me for the next 10 years in taxes. And that's not even what they're going to take, but that, let's just say they were. You could take $5,000 more out of my taxes every year, and I could never even come close to what I'd have to pay for one of my kids to go to a university. So please, do take my money. Take my taxes, fix the educational system, pay people like teachers, which they are paid very well, pay teachers what they deserve, pay police officers that want to do the job, get better people, make it a more, a job that is a more attractive job. So that way we can recruit better police officers. That's what I want people to do with my taxes, and I think that California does do a lot of those things. So I'm ranting. I am sorry. San Diego does have the best weather. San Diego has amazing weather. I don't think they're better than NorCal, though, because it gets stinking hot in San Diego, and I like it stinking hot. How about paying all these student loans off? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that, actually. I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, so a rising tide lifts all boats. If people that are financially in a bad place because of the debt, regardless of whether or not you're mad that they're the one who made the decision or not, that's like ridiculous. That's like old school generational bullshit. I'm so mad because I have to help out somebody for making a bad decision. You're going to help them out anyways. Because if you don't pay off that debt, if you don't help them pay off those loans, then they're going to be financially restricted and unable to participate in the economy. That's an issue. Every person, why do you think stimulus works? Why do you think Trump did those things? Because the more money you give people, the more money they spend. Because we all know Americans as a whole have an entirely, they are entirely incapable of not spending the money they get. It is almost impossible for people in America to save the money they get. So every dollar that they get, they spend improves the economy. So when you say, am I for that? 100% I'm for it. Because paying off their loans, if it costs me a little bit more money, makes the economy stronger, which means that the price of goods goes down, which means the price of gas goes down, which means that there's more money for everybody. If the economy is better, my life is better. So yeah, 100% I am. I'm also for paying for free education, though, too. So if I knew I could just take all the loans out, I would have tried. See, but that's bullshit, Redonk. Like, you're actually saying this in a way that's much worse, much more shady than somebody that's done it. You're accusing people of wanting to do that. They never did that. That's like the argument about transgenders in athletics. Like, my own opinion of this is that everybody should have to play against everybody, and we could get further in that, but we're not going to because we have a lot of videos to watch. But it's like saying, well, transgenders, they could just, like, a guy could go and like start swimming and now he can beat all these women at the sport. It's like, but he would literally have to change his entire gender to do so. Like, he would literally have to change who he is physiologically just to win at a swim meet. How many people do you think really do that? How many people do you really think? Do you think that poorly of people, that there's a bunch of people out there that took a bunch of loans just to make you pay it off? Like, that was the whole reason that they did it. Not because they thought that they were getting an education, not because they're young and made bad decisions, but strictly to make your life worse. No, that's not what happened. Yeah, I could say the same thing. I could say, oh, I could have taken out all this. Like, I grew up poorer than anybody that I know. I could have taken out loans. I could have done all these things. I didn't do them. But am I mad at other people for doing them? Fuck no. Because that's stupid. That's ridiculous. I am where I am because I've worked my ass off. And if I can offer to help others, help them come up a little bit, yeah, I'm 100% for it, man. I worried about my friends going to school, taking out. Yeah, I worried about some of my friends doing that too. And all I'm saying is it's ridiculous to say that's your bed and you got to sleep in it. In my opinion, that's completely ridiculous. I understand when people are strapped for cash that they have these mentalities. But where I'm at in my life as a middle-class family, I don't have a lot of money, but I have enough that if I can help others out, I do. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't have any problem with that. I thought it wasn't I thought it wasn't smart to go into debt for school. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree. I'm not saying that your opinion is incorrect. I do think that a lot of young people make the mistake of going into debt by going into school. But I don't think that people should be punished for that. That's the thing, is I don't think that there's any value in punishing. What I think is here in America, we have this real problem with having a punishment society. Everything that we do, including the way that our parents parented us, is punish, punish, punish. You punish the problem out of the person. That's not like that. I have been in management for 20 years. And I can tell you, at the very beginning, when I first started working in fast food restaurants, everything was punishment, 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 punishment. You know what they did? That did nothing. That did nothing good. None of those places that I worked at became more successful by me punishing people over and over again. However, in the recent past, the last 10 years, I've worked with a much more positive attitude of rehabilitating people, of showing people that mistakes are okay, that we can correct them and we can get better. And because of that, I've created positive environments that are successful. You can't punish people and expect that they're going to learn from like, oh, so I'll make you a poor person. Boom, take that. Now you know. No, now they're just not helping the economy anymore. You're punishing yourself. That's like not giving insurance to illegal immigrants. The reason you give insurance to illegal immigrants is because if they don't have insurance, they go to the hospital and use emergency rooms, emergency hospital situations, and that costs us more money as a society than it would to just give them insurance. This is what I'm saying. You have to know what you're talking about. You have to know what the numbers equate to. And if the numbers equate to me paying some of my paycheck to help out people that are in debt so that way later they can participate in the economy and help the economy rise, which benefits all of us, then that's the better equation. It's about numbers and it's about math. Imagine the PTSD of the young people who worked under this. Yeah, I know. I was an angry ginger. Still, I am a little bit angry ginger. All right, back to the show. All right, back to the videos. I'm not trying to bore you guys with my rants, but that's how I feel. I feel like people don't fully understand the issues that they want to have strong opinions on. And if you want to have a strong opinion on something that affects other people, you should at least educate yourself to it.
Let conservative thrive. The economy was better in a lot of ways. I just think he was a stand-up guy.
I'm Hispanic, and I really think...
See, he has me until he says that. He thought he was a stand-up guy. Like,
that he helped this country securing the south border. That's important. Even if I'm Hispanic, people think like, why am I supporting Trump? I think he actually did a great job making sure drugs don't come to this country.
Do you give President Biden any credit for the economy starting to rebound?
No.
But you'll credit Trump with the rebound before, even though it was really continuing the Obama.
I was going to say, when people talk about how good Trump's economy was, they're completely forgetting the fact that Obama's economy was like the strongest economy that we had seen. Actually, if you want to talk about gas prices, Obama's last year, I think it was better than any of Trump's years. Pretty sure. It's either 3 of Trump's years or all of them. I can't remember. I guess I should educate myself to that. But Obama's like lowest year in gas was like the best year we've ever seen.
Job surge is what Trump did.
I think he built maybe off of that, but our employment rate had dropped lower than it ever had been in U.S. history.
When was that?
That was back when Trump was president.
It had dropped.
Yes.
And you mean the unemployment rate or the employment?
The unemployment rate.
Okay. Because it was pretty strong for a while there before Trump got there.
Yeah.
What did you like?
See, like I said, I'm happy when people actually like have something interesting to say. That's why I do. Look, for as much as I make fun of Shabibo, okay, as much as I make fun of the Jordan Petersons of the world and stuff, like they have actual like stances on things that generally, though, I think that they're twisting the logic of the situation. they actually have some things that they can talk about, okay? Shabibo doesn't get to ever fucking talk about movies ever again in his life, though. He said the Barbie movie was going to tank. He said that. We watched the video. It did $1 billion. $1 billion! If that is not a sign of success, I don't think any of us can reach the level of success that Shabibo wants us at. He thinks a lot of us, I guess. All right, guys. Now, we're going to get to the good stuff now. I got off track. I started talking about all my political opinions, which aren't funny at all. So we're gonna bring in the comedy. He has more movie reviews? Like, what else does he review? I want to see his other... No, I can't do that to myself. I should, though. Maybe I'll watch him on stream on, like, a Saturday or a Sunday or something like that. Okay. Are you guys ready for this? I'm just gonna say this right now. This is only a minute and a half long, or a minute 40 seconds. I feel okay doing this to you guys. I do apologize ahead of time. You can see from the license plate that this is about to be really, really good, though. Oh, you want me to pull up the McConnell first? Okay. All right, we'll pull up the McConnell first. Let me get the McConnell up, and we'll take a look at that first. Since I just gave Redonk a lecture, we'll pull him up first. Oh, whoa! What is that sound? Hold on. Are you trolling me, Redonk? Oh, that's them booing. Dude, that's them booing. That's that sound. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, man. That's them, huh? What is this? Hecklers chanted retire at Republican Senator Mitch McConnell during a speech in home state. Is this after he did the Xbox got disconnected moment? Is this after his stroke? I don't know that I ever thought that I would feel bad for Turtle Man. I still don't. Oh no. Goat nuts just in time. Goat nuts just in time for you ready for this, Goat nuts? This is fellatio blow, exactly. Oh man. I haven't seen this yet. Goat nuts. I haven't seen it, so all I know is that MTG is in it. And MTG, Jesus Christ. Like, where are we at with our political, like, atmosphere that our politicians are doing rap videos with incredibly bad rappers named Fellatio Blow? That's his new name, though. Oh, you've seen it already. That was horrendous. Redonk, how did you even find that? That was like, good lord. Yeah. Okay. You guys ready for this? I don't know that I'm ready for this. All right. I need like one of those life alert things. So if something gets too bad, I can just push the button and my wife comes down and gets me. That's what I need. I think I need something like that in my life. Okay. All right. Ready yourself for this.
The Democrats are a party of pedophiles.
They support grooming children. Even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender...
Dude, okay, first of all, like, why are people okay with this? Why are people okay with her saying... Like, there used to be a time, I hate to be an old person, but I'm going to be an old person here for a second. There used to be a time where, like, saying shit like that would get, like, people around you would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I mean, if you have the proof, you should definitely prove it. Like, we want anybody that's committed these types of crimes to be taken care of. But, I mean, in the way of, you know, a bullet in the head. YouTube, don't ban me. But I think it's Chris Cuomo was saying that when his father was running, like he would have fought, like, most of these people because, like, in his day, saying something like that, like, triggered people to the point where they just, like, fucking go to fisticuffs over it. Like, I can't believe that we're in a place where literally Marjorie Taylor Greene has made a rap video that has her talking about people being pedophiles. That's fucking insane.
Surgeries sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP.
How is this not a cult? How is this not a cult?
MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. Democrats get back. Boom. Reporters even get slapped. They spreading all these rumors because Marjorie be spitting big facts. Deep state and the left always hating. When they gonna let Joe about that basement? Marjorie, I really love what you do. Keep calling rhinos out. No one does it better than you, huh? A real.
Okay, when does the tape come out? When does the MTG Forgiato Blow sex tape come out? Dude, I bet you Marjorie Taylor Greene has bigger arms than Fellatio Blow does. I'm pretty sure that Marjorie Taylor Greene could beat Fellatio here in the arm wrestling department. Holy shit. I like the smoke machine. Oh my god.
Businesswoman, AOC's a featherweight, a Southern Belle, a little.
Ooh, you better not talk shit about AOC. AOC will whoop his ass, dude. AOC would tear his ass up.
Watch her shake and bake. Divorce, that's all y'all got to bring up. Yeah, watch her drain the swamp because she know they corrupt.
She is the swamp.
She's fighting for our children. She's fighting for our freedom. She's fighting for the Jan 6. She's fighting good versus evil. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG.
Dude, and can he shave that stupid beard? God, that drives me nuts. That beard is just the worst fucking beard I've ever seen in my life.
Mega's MVP.
Oh, dude, can you guys imagine how far, guys? How far will we fall when the day that Marjorie Taylor Greene runs for president and Forgiato Blow is her vice president? God, I wish that wasn't even, like, how did we get here, guys? This is Saturday Night Live. This used to be skits. This used to be comedy. Remember when we used to laugh at stuff like this? Like, this is not real life. Oh my god.
MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. She's a boss. She don't rock with trans people because they soft. Them liberal tears can't save you, wipe them off. You know we reppin' 45, he never lost. Watch a real Georgia peach go and set it off.
But I think what upsets me the most, Vinny, is the fact.
Isn't that footage of her running away from, like, Michael Rappaport? They include the weirdest footage.
That everyone in Washington has known about the Biden crimes for a very long time, and they've done nothing about it. But yet regular Americans, they go to jail.
Dude, that's literally where Jordan Klepper was, like, yelling at her, and she couldn't. Yeah. No, and Nathan, this just, like, hurts my feelings so much because I love hip-hop. And this just can't be real. Like, no one sits around listening to this. No one bumps this, okay? Like, if people bumped it, and I guess we're gonna watch the documentary here in a second. We're gonna find out who bumps it. Somebody bumps this shit. Okay, all right.
If they don't pay their taxes, they go to jail if they walk in the Capitol escorted by Capitol Police, like Jacob Chansley did.
Oh my God. Okay, the one thing I can say, guys.
While I was over in Ukraine.
The one thing I can say that they did us a favor, guys, is it was only 1 minute and 45 seconds. 1 minute 41 seconds. That's about as much of that as I can take. They did us a favor there. It's too clean cut for you? Like, I can't stand that little thing he does on the chin there. That's a weird... Is that manscaping? Is that what that is? Is that manscaping? Because if that's what manscaping is, I don't want anything to do with it. What's up, James? Holy man. Okay, so this is the main event. This is the main event. This is what we came here for. I've been talking about watching this video for like a month, and I just have not gotten to it. Hey, what's happening, Grey Peel? Good to see you. Good to see you. Dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Redonk. I'm not down with that. I can't get with that beard, dude, and his weird tattoos. You know, he's got a tattoo with Donald Trump on his leg with face tattoos. That he has a Bitcoin tattoo in the middle of his forehead. Like, I got no respect for the tattoo artist that did that. Like, zero respect for that man. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit, who spends that much time? A man that's hiding things, DJ. A man that's hiding things. It's a no for me, dog.
Finish the sentence for me. MAGA rap is
freedom, faith.
Oh wait, does Fellatio Blow have gout? He looked like he's wearing a gout boot. His grandpa's some rich magazine guy. Why is that always? That's always what happens. Why is that true? That all of these people, you know, you see so many people that like put in work, that like really try. There's this girl, her name's Lindsay. You should check her out. Lynz. Really pretty voice. Gets on YouTube. I think it's every Friday at like 4. Plays music. Very good guitar player. Pretty voice. She gets 47 views on a video. The mayor of Magaville, this douchebag, who apparently his grandpa is some rich magazine guy, has 72,000 subscribers. That's insane. What is wrong with us? Why do we do this to ourselves? Like, I just don't get that. And it almost is always the case that, like, you know, Tucker's middle name or his given name is Swanson, right? Like, his family is the Swanson family. I heard I heard this dude, one of the political commentators, Cuomo, say that he doesn't do it for the money. Like, when people worry, do you think he's worried about all the money he loses from Fox? Like, no, that dude has more money than anybody because he's part of the Swanson family. King's disease it's the gout. The gout is the king's disease. Yeah, you would think so, DJ, but 72,000 subscribers, that just makes me sad. That makes me so fucking sad. For hip-hop, music in general, for America, all of it, man.
Family, guns, Trump.
Gun-toting, Bible-reading, God-believing truth.
We've made a brand new culture.
But, dude, even the hip-hop, that's what kills me the most, guys. For the most part, the thing, all his other bullshit, I'm just like, it's a grift. It's just all a grift. But why'd you pick hip-hop, bro? You're murdering my genre. You're murdering the music I love the most.
They call us MAGA rappers.
My fans and my people are just Trump crazy.
I am MAGA. Like, you can't get more MAGA than me.
Where them patriots at? Where them patriots at?
Trump's a
Oh, my God. That's a Richie Rich car.
Boss.
Okay.
I'm a boss. Trump's got the hate, I got the hate. Trump had the girls, I got the girls. Trump's got the money, I'm getting the money.
Me and Mar-a-Lago, you feel me?
Dude. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's like MAGA's grown bigger than Trump. And they say us, this
There it
is
is.
a grift, but how?
There it is. That's the tattoo right there. Look at that. Self-made. The irony of a Donald Trump face tattoo that says self-made. These people aren't real. Yeah, Karen, we might have to do something about this. We have to do something about this. We can't just let this continue.
They say us, this is a grift, but how can
Pull
I
your
grift
pants
something I
back up.
created?
What are you playing tonight?
Division. I'm doing 2 genders. Roe v. Wade. Pedophiles.
My daughter is gay. It does not mean that she's a fucking pedophile.
Do you think about the controversy of bringing your son to an event like this?
I'm all for the controversy, as long as we're representing what we believe.
You guys are creating this amazing music. Are you getting any blowback from it? We're rapping MAGA.
Dude, none of these people listen to it. Nobody listens to this music. This is not real. They don't actually listen to the music. There's no fucking way.
And they're afraid of that.
You're talking to the 3 most banned rappers in the world. We're willing to lose it all.
Big Trump.
You're willing to lose it all. Dude, you are the fakest ass rappers of all time. You're not X-rated. You're not Snoop. You're not ready to lose it all. Like, you would cry if somebody even, like, hacked your bank account. Okay, you're not SIBO. You're not Mac 10. You're not ready to lose it all. You're not down for your set. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is the fakest shit. Holy
It's
shit.
your nephew, Forgiato. I want to tell you we're proud of you, and I'm very happy what you're about to announce to the people. You're about to make America great again.
This is not real.
In the past few years, an underground music scene known as MAGA rap has begun to emerge.
Donald Trump is your president, if you like it or not.
Wait. Is Roger Stone funding this? Is that why he's in the videos? Is Roger Stone funding this? If this is like some kind of like mind fuck where they're trying to like reach like young Americans through hip hop and Roger Stone is funding this, I don't want to give him any help, but you should have picked better rappers. Like, I've heard Ice Cube say some dumb shit, like some Trump shit. You could have picked up Ice Cube. And you picked this idiot?
Cause you know this Trump train don't stop.
This kind of music caters to conservative audiences, and a lot of the songs and lyrics touch on conspiracy theories, anti-vax messaging,
That Bill Gates vaccine, now, sorry y'all passed.
election denialism,
JS6s did nothing wrong, we ain't no shit.
anti-LGBTQ rhetoric,
LGBTQ, a bunch of pedophiles.
and is incredibly...
Okay, and also, I got banned from YouTube for, like, watching a QAnon video where I made fun of the people that they thought were pedophiles. This guy literally has songs calling LGBT people child molesters. And he's not banned? Like, what the fuck is going on? Aren't all these people the ones that say YouTube and social media and all of this shit is, like, banning them? I mean, didn't they just say they were the most banned rappers in the world? But I get banned for making jokes about the queen of QAnon? YouTube, we need to talk.
pro-Trump. And all of these songs are being pumped out by the hundreds to a small but deeply loyal MAGA fan base. The Make America Great Again movement may have started with Trump, but it has continued to grow and evolve into a political and cultural movement even after Trump's presidency.
MAGAism. Ultra MAGAism.
Extreme MAGA.
Big MAGA.
The great MAGA.
Big MAGA.
I wanted to understand
Oh,
more
man.
about why MAGA's message and culture has made its way into hip-hop music, so I'm in Clearwater, Florida to spend a few days with one of the most popular MAGA rappers out there and self-proclaimed...
Okay, that's like the fucking fastest kid with one leg, okay? He's one of the most popular MAGA rappers. Isn't there like 3 of them? God damn it. What happened to all these people hating rap? Exactly, Karen. I thought all these people hated rap. I thought they all talked about how they didn't like the guns and the hoes and the money. What happened? What happened? These people have flipped the script. There was a paradigm shift, and I wasn't even aware of it. This is insane.
Mayor of MAGAville, Forgiato Blow.
Emoji MAGA, Trump snap you the big stepper. Bison 4G, conservative salt and pepper.
He performs at MAGA rallies all over the country, including the Stop the Steal rally on January 6th. We're meeting Forgiato because he's going to show us a bit of a day in his life as the mayor of MAGAville.
That's how I step on liberals.
Okay, so I'm looking for...
I love when dudes talk shit like they can fight. Oh my god! Oh god, dude. Dude, somebody get Forgiato in some boxing gloves. We gotta see it. I want to see that fat get into a boxing match. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Remember how they lost their minds when Obama had Common. Like, the most like milquetoast, like fucking underground, easy to deal with hip hop you can fucking ever have. Amazing, mind you. I love Common. Not shitting on Common. I'm just saying, he's no SIBO. He's no Brother Lynch, okay? Like, Common? You got mad about Common, but you think this is good?
Forgiato. One of the things Forgiato is known for is his giant pickup truck that has a picture of Trump on the side. He's very subtle, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to spot him from the car.
Dude.
Mr. Blow, good morning.
Morning, what's going on?
Good to see you. Your truck is so subtle, we almost passed it.
Dude, you guys see that belly? That dude's got a hell of a belly on him. Jesus Christ. I can't. Yeah, all right, we're gonna keep going.
You bet I want to see the truck.
This happens to be the last person that's really gonna see it like this because about to get that makeover with that 47 on there, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Dude, he doesn't even sound like he actually believes the shit he's saying. Like, he sounds like he's, like, faking his accent. He sounds like he's, like, faking the way he talks. But only a bunch of, like, Trump conservatives that don't know shit about hip-hop could fall for this. This is, like, actually an amazing grift. I don't want to give this guy any actual credit for anything, but unfortunately I'm going to have to. He chose the dumbest, most ignorant, like uneducated people, and he fed them a music style that they have no like frame of reference for. It's actually like an amazing grift.
So, get your hands out.
Oh my
Grab
God.
him by the butt.
Grab him by the butt?
Yeah, right down there.
Okay, what the? This isn't real. He's got is that a life-size Trump? And did he just say grab him by the butt? I am speechless. Nathan, I understand why you're leaving. I appreciate you, Nathan. Have a good night. Holy
Now look at this
shit.
shot right here.
Wow,
This
see?
is how we start the day off in Magaville right here.
It's not even noon yet, and I'm already got my hands on the butt of a ex-president.
Already grabbing Trump. Put him back up. We'll walk around.
So when you drive around this area with this car, what kind of reactions do you get from
Honk,
people?
honk, honk, honk. You're going to get it today. Everybody loves it, takes pictures. Everyone in this area has kind of seen this truck now, so they're like, oh, there it goes Blow.
Oh, yeah, because he's in Florida.
Right here, me and Big Trump.
So this is when you met
Trump. Yeah, I've met Trump a few times, but this was probably the most candid time I met Trump. Trump, most iconic thing, gave that stimulus check to everybody.
Oh
so then
my God. That is kind of ghetto. I'm not going to lie. That's a straight up Bone Thugs and Harmony first of the month right there. That was full ghetto. He has the stimulus check on the side of his truck. He has Bitcoin on his rims. Holy shit. Florida is wild. I'd take some mushrooms and go to Florida.
Big Trump right here.
Except for y'all got leprosy over there. I don't want leprosy and I don't want malaria. Maybe I won't ever go to Florida. It's getting scary over there.
Busting out the window, saving the day, bringing the people the money.
Oh, he's
the
holding.
papers.
Oh, I see. He's holding the stimulus check
Yeah, it's
through
coming out the window.
shattered
Okay.
window
Big Trump.
of a truck.
Okay.
Conservative grounds. This is like a coffee shop that you come to a lot.
Yeah, just a great place for patriots to come here and just talk about what's going on.
You notice how when he starts talking, he's no longer hip hop. Like when he starts like just like conversating, it's all an act. Like Jesus Christ, they grifted so hard. This is such a good con. And the people that are getting conned by this are just like eating it up. The crazy thing is this is the same people that are like that talk about liberals as being like brainwashed by like the establishment and stuff, and yet they are clearly following somebody that doesn't represent any of the things that they claim that they represented like 2 years ago. Fuck, that's crazy.
Going on and meet new people.
Conservative Grounds is a MAGA-themed coffee shop where you can get a strong cup of joe and all of the MAGA merch you could ever want.
There's literally right now out there a 70-year-old old lady riding around with this on her car in Florida. They ever got Governor DeSantis?
There was even an Oval Office replica with life-size pictures of Trump and his family.
It usually makes a noise.
It's definitely not a cult, though, guys. Don't worry. Totally not a cult.
So Forgiato and I sat down at the knockoff Resolute desk to hash out what it means to be a MAGA rapper.
Do you see yourself as a rapper first, as like a political messenger?
It's went from music to politics. Like, I feel like Donald Trump never ran. I might never even be a rapper.
Trump was the main reason why you...
You think so? If Donald Trump never ran, you might have never been a rapper? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you fucking think so? Holy shit. All right, read a comment. Gotta read some comments, because I don't know if I can just do this straight. I need a chaser, guys. They probably have bought all the Trump NFTs. You know they own the full collection. Do I think or know if he actually books venues? No. I've got to admit, I try not to look at this guy too much. I've been putting this off for a month watching this video. Because he's just like I said, it's a very sensitive subject. I just feel like this dude is just like such a huge grifter, and he's just like absolute like. I grew up calling dudes like this a mark. Like he was a target where I come from. Like he's a mark. Like 100% fake as fuck. There's nothing about this dude that's hip hop. Nothing. And he just said it himself. If it wasn't for Trump, I would have never been a rapper. Yeah, because you are not a rapper, sir. You are a con man and a grifter. It's hot as fuck. Everyone seems drunk half the time. It's a vacation destination. Except for it has leprosy now, dude. It has leprosy and malaria. And I'm not down with either one of those. So once the leprosy and the malaria go away, maybe we'll take a trip. Okay, DJ? Or Redonk? Jeez, this is hard. Yeah, this is tough,
in
Karen.
the beginning.
I'm having a hard time right
I
now.
met the people. Right now, my mission is to save America and to save the people out here. He needs people like me out here doing what I'm doing.
You see this as like a we mission, you and him.
Because he's doing it for America. He's with us. Trump says we. He doesn't say I. We need to get our country back. We, which is MAGA. It's like MAGA has grown bigger than Trump. My thought of it, for me, has grown bigger than just Trump.
He's only got one
Make sure we
thought.
protect these seats, and protect our country. That's what we're doing. We got to go vote. You're officially moving to MAGAville.
Mom? Yes. No, I live here now. Yeah, in MAGAville.
Look at her. There she goes. She's up. Woo! Didn't even need my help.
Of course he has two pipes for rolling coal. Oh my god. It's like if you rolled every fucking stereotype into one idiot, you'd have Foggiato blow. Oh my god.
Trump. You know what it is? Trump 2024, baby. Red wave, baby. Red wave.
Yeah, how'd that work out, guys?
Love your music. I love your music, man.
You know who this is?
I love your music. Forgiato blow, bro.
Hey, check this right here. This for you. Trump 2024 flag, my dog.
What?
Oh my god.
We're in downtown Clearwater right now. I'm outside of Hooters waiting for our lunch order because Forgiato's favorite restaurant he eats here almost every day is Hooters.
Forgiato Blow's career hasn't always been tied to MAGA.
That's why he's got gout. He's eating at Hooters every day. That's why you got gout, bro. Oh no, he does not have a picture of Biggie on his wall. Okay. He has shown me poor decision-making skills as well as rap skills. He has no skills. Zero skills, Karen.
He's actually been producing music for over a decade, first gaining traction in the South Florida rap scene, and has collaborated with mainstream artists like Kodak Black, Rick Ross, and Vanilla Ice.
Oh my god. Okay, if you could pick three rappers that I could give two shits less about, it'd be those three right there. Rick Ross, I guess, has some skill. Vanilla Ice, I'm sorry, bro. Hate to hate on you, but you're never good. And you've fallen far when you start rapping with Foggiato Blow, bro. And Kodak Black, come on, man. Fuck. I'm so old. How much did he pay to feature on their songs? A lot of money, Redonk. A lot of money. Yeah, he should have to, like, the police, the Florida police should kick in his door and take that Biggie picture away from him, because that should be illegal. He obviously stole that shit.
This is the cover to the album that me, Rick Ross, and Vanilla Ice had.
Since we're talking about artwork, we talked about the artwork.
That doesn't exist.
Fame and legendary on the sides. The Statue of Liberty has a COVID mask before COVID. So now people are like, why you got the Statue of Liberty, the COVID mask? I'm like, no, it's being gagged. Pretty much, it can't be silenced.
Okay, what about 1776?
So I got that after January 6th.
This one.
We got America's birth date. When I met Trump, actually.
Dang. So that's Trump's face with your face tattoos?
Yeah,
Some of them.
Some of them. So when I met Trump.
Who has another dude's face tattooed on their leg like that? How is it not a cult?
A lot of people say, oh, he's not in for tattoos, da da da. I said, you want to see what you look like with face tattoos? And I showed it to him, and he goes, that's weird.
Oh my God, he said that's weird, and he's like, you know, you fucking moron. Oh God, he is Florida man, James. He is Florida man. Oh man. Oh, that's sick, Karen. You're a social worker in Biggie's projects? That's awesome. I mean, not that the projects are awesome, but I grew up in a fucked up place, so I guess I have a weird kind of point of view on that kind of stuff. Kodak Black just did a feature on a 69 video, and he just called him a rat in his verse, and 69 paid for that. Are you, dude? Oh God, please, for the love of God, keep 6ix9ine and Forgiato Blow away from each other. That could be the first sign of the apocalypse. Is 6ix9ine and Forgiato Blow putting out a record? That could be the actual end of our world. And then right after that is like the plague of locusts, right?
That's weird. That was his response. That's weird.
Yeah, he was like laughing, but it was funny.
So when did you go from rapping with Vanilla Ice, you said Rick Ross, to suddenly rapping about MAGA and associating yourself with Trump?
You know, people, when I first started coming out for Trump in 2016, were like, oh, you're working with top-tier artists. You got a great fan base. And then I was always thinking, like, what else do I got to do to really get this thing going? Like, I done did everything. I done worked with the biggest artists, but it's not like I'm getting booked worldwide. Where do
I worked with the biggest artists? Vanilla Ice? I mean, like I said, Rick Ross, I guess, has some fame. I still don't think Rick Ross is shit, but those are not the biggest artists. Not even in today's watered-down, shitty hip-hop that we have going on are they the biggest artists.
Who I go to from there? And I just started seeing, like, how big this Trump stuff was really getting. Big.
And he was like, I could grift this hard.
Do what it do. Happiest millionaire.
Why do they call him the happiest millionaire?
My grandfather, Stuart Arnold, he started Auto Trader.
No way.
Sold about 300.
He started Auto Trader. God damn it. While my grandpa was spending 30 years in the military serving our country, his grandpa started Auto Trader. And these are the people that they love.
$100 million. A lot of people will say, like, oh, I have it easy because my family was rich.
I mean, 300 million sold. That's a lot of money. Did you inherit some of that money?
No, I haven't inherited any money yet. But that's been like a big thing, like with Trump. You know, they said his family had money. I resonate with Trump's upbringing. He's somebody that I can...
What are you talking about? Donald Trump definitely inherited money.
See myself like I could have been Donald Trump. He could have been Forgiato Blow. I came out 2016, a song called Silver Spoon. And like, it was right when Trump was about to win the election, I felt. And then I just felt like, you know what? Trump's just like me. I'm the Donald Trump of rap.
Let me tell you why they hate.
And a lot of people told me like it's career suicide. And the Republican people, they're not gonna support you. Think they're gonna have you around at their rallies with face tattoos and the way you are. We're out here supporting Trump. Next thing you know, Trump wins. The phone's ringing. Everybody booking me.
God.
Everybody want me at their rally. Everybody want me at their event.
Every week, Trump and trucks. You don't got a truck, that's cool. You can ride with me. Trump 2020!
All these people who I thought might not have been my fans at one time are overnight Blow fans. People who like supported Donald.
Dude, the thin blue line thing is so crazy to me. And like I said, my uncle was a captain at CHP. My aunt was also in the CHP. I support police officers that do their job correctly and are pillars of this society. But didn't somebody, was it Goat? Didn't Goat say in chat that this man made a video where he cut up his girlfriend and threw her in a lake? Okay? Like, how are you going to have a back the blue shirt and then talk about doing illegal shit all the time? This is like when you see, and this is actually something somebody saw. This is one of my workers, one of my employees, was pulled up in a parking lot, and this person had a flat tire, and they had a thin blue line flag on the back of their car. And they got out of the car with a 40-ounce beer that was half full. Like, the irony of someone having a thin blue line flag on their car while drunk driving. It's fucking insanity. No, I don't think Eminem backs the blue, dude. I don't think he does. Oh.
Donald Trump, now they found something that they can resonate with me.
If you support me, you supporting Trump. Just know that. MAGA, Make America Great Again.
People think that, oh, you know, wait till Trump loses, your career's over.
What do you say to that?
I have millions of streams since then. I mean, there's people who pay me like $8,000, $10,000 to perform a MAGA song.
So there's no going back for you. This is it. You're MAGA rap.
Yeah, I'm in it. No amount of money in the world can change it. It's on people like me and Bryson Gray to take MAGA to the next level. It's not on Donald Trump to do that, but he gave this community an opportunity that rappers can make money in it.
Our trip to Florida happened to be a few days before the 2022 midterm elections, so Forgiato was headed to a rally for MAGA Republican idol and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Oh, how's that working out for him?
DeSantis?
First off, I love that he kept us open and he stood his ground to Biden, so that takes the cake for me.
Political events and rallies are...
How long ago was this video? Like 3 months ago? I wonder how he feels about Tiny D now. I must start calling him that. Was that you, Karen, called him Tiny D? That's what I'm going for.
Where a lot of MAGA rappers typically perform, but Forgiato was going to this event to simply be a part of the crowd.
I tore my Achilles tendon, so I'm in a boot right now, but we still doing it.
So I was curious if people would...
Sure, Forgiato. I get it. You don't want to tell people you got gout. It's not as cool as saying you tore your Achilles tendon. Redonk, moving to Florida? You better just stick with Arizona, dude.
know who Forgiato was if he wasn't performing for them.
I got some merch I'm about to give out to my Patriots that come out here and waited in line today to see the Santas.
And this is your merch?
What's up, boss? What's up, my dog?
Oh, no.
Get you a hat.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
What's...
Oh, no.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What's up, Bob?
Thanks, brother.
Come on, come on. She loves me.
She knew you right away.
What's your favorite song?
I love the Ultra MAGA.
See, the hat was perfect for her.
Go Trump and DeSantis. Yeah, baby. Keep Florida free.
As soon as Forgiato walked in, he's like a celebrity. He's handing out hats.
Giving you a hat.
Oh, yeah.
People are running up to him. Little kids are recognizing him. What do you like about...
Dude, the bar is low for celebrity in this crowd. Like, it is so low. And why are people's kids there? Tennessee? I might move to Tennessee. Yeah, my brain thinks save the children. Exactly, Karen. Like, oh my God.
Forgiato's music.
I just like the pump up. I like how he sings about Trump and stuff that I like.
It'd be funny if he said, I like the one where he chops up his girlfriend. Everybody likes free merch, right, Redonk? Like I said, the bar is low.
The pump up. You heard him, man? Pump up.
Do you listen to other rap music?
I used to listen to like mainly country.
Okay.
I started listening to his music and I'm like, yeah, I like this. And I don't like listening to rap music and stuff. I don't listen to
Oh my God, this kid is spitting facts. He is the fucking most honest one out of all of them is the kid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you guys seen country rap? Has anybody in chat watched like it's like they're like country music dudes that rap. It's like the worst thing that has ever happened to music other than Forgiato Blow.
that. A lot of times they say a bunch of bad stuff, and I'm hearing your videos, I'm like, wow, I really liked it.
What does MAGA rap mean to you?
I love him. I love his attitude and what he stands for.
My mother, she tells me what to buy. I have him on my phone too.
And
gotta hear this song, Mommy.
My God.
I don't give a fuck what people think. Yeah, I love it.
Holy shit.
Your fan base, it seems, are people who maybe don't really listen to rap music outside of you. Maybe it's like the first time they've kind of come into it. They're a little bit like older crowd.
Freedom, Florida.
Freedom, Florida.
So why rap music as being the vehicle to message out connect to people with conservative values.
Rap's still the #1 genre in America. Even
Yeah,
if you don't
see?
support rap and you're a patriot,
I'm telling you, dude, they had a con set up. Dude, that's crazy.
support us because you know what? Your kids like rap. Their kids like rap. Your own children like rap. Everyone listens to rap. I feel like politics is always...
The only good thing about this is that he's not rapping. That's the only thing that's like saving my brain right now. Is that like I'm like everything he's saying is right because he's right that this generation loves hip hop. Like it's the most popular genre of music and for the right reasons. Like we got saved by this dude's lack of talent. Like if this guy was actually like a good rapper, if he was actually skilled, if he actually like could like, you know, use wordplay and stuff, if Eminem had the same thoughts as Forgiato Blow, and I am sorry Eminem, do not come to my house, do not beat me up for saying that. If he did, we would all be in a real bad position right now. Thank sweet baby Jesus that it was Forgiato Blow that thought of this. God.
always been in music.
So what do you think the future of MAGA rap is? Where do you see it going?
To the
Yeah,
top.
enter Tom
I feel
McDonald.
like it's just starting.
Read on. We gotta talk a little bit about Tom McDonald because your girl told me that she liked him. Dude, he is #2 on the grifter list. Like all of a sudden, a dude with crazy ass tattoos all over his face, with piercings, with dreadlocks, all this counterculture shit. All of a sudden, he's a patriot. All of a sudden, he's a conservative. That dude, I heard him years ago too when he was trying to be edgy. Okay. When he was trying to be edgy, just be edgy. Now he's grifting off the conservative shit. Like that just like solidified my opinion of him is that like all he gives a shit about is making money. He don't care about nothing else. Like this whole idea that he's a patriot now, he was completely counterculture like 2 years ago. Yeah, he's a performer. I don't have any problem with people being performers. I don't have a problem with people being entertainers, but I do have a problem with people coming out and like causing division and polarization for money. Like that's crazy. Like that's an issue. And that's exactly what like hip hop came from like from the black community attempting to rise up to make a place for itself, which they carved out with skill and talent. Okay? Not with grifting and bullshit. Does he have bars? Yeah, I don't listen to Tom McDonald. I've heard that he has some skills as a rapper. But yeah, compared to this fella, Redonk, I have bars compared to this fella.
After the rally, Forgiato headed out to shoot a music video for his song Mar-a-Lago with another Florida rapper, Bez Believe.
I'm Baggerville, pulling up in style.
Who is this dude?
Aside from the song being called Mar-a-Lago, the shoot felt like a typical rap music video with cars, women.
See, my gingers, man. We haven't been accepted by society, and we're willing to make friends with everybody. Anybody that will take us, we're willing to join up. God damn it! Why did they have to involve a ginger in this? God damn it, man.
And plenty of cash on hand.
I heard Mar-a-Lago. Take a drink. This Trump hundreds we saw earlier today.
With that prop money.
It's
That's
prop
not
money.
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago, you feel me? They go down.
Oh my god.
You know how it goes.
Oh my god, no, my god.
Oh my god.
Got it.
It's that stimulus package.
And
Oh
after
my
the video
God.
wrapped, I got a chance to talk to Bez Believe, who has collaborated with Forgiato for their album
Look
Trump
at
and
this
Trap,
guy.
but he's not fully embraced MAGA ideals in his music or even wants that label in the way Forgiato does. I wanted to know why Bez hasn't gone full MAGA rap and what he thinks about the MAGA rap movement in general.
How much have you incorporated MAGA or politically driven music into the music that you create now?
I would say it's about like
20-25% of my arsenal. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a political rapper or a MAGA rapper. That's just not who I am. I like being well-rounded and just really rapping from the heart.
Have you had any MAGA rap fans start to follow you? And
Big
like,
time.
Yeah? Okay,
Oh,
so what
yeah.
are the MAGA rap fans like?
They're loyal.
Yeah?
They're loyal and supportive, and if they like it, they buy it.
Is there longevity to MAGA rap, in your opinion?
Maybe the term MAGA rap might fade out, but there's gonna be something else that fan base gravitates towards that, you know, maybe, I guess, more Republican audience, that's forever.
No, there's nowhere that this goes from here. There's not like another iteration. If there is one more iteration, it's called Idiocracy. That there's nowhere for MAGA rap to go. That these people don't like hip hop. They don't like hip hop. What they do like is somebody that's not like them liking what they like. Because what the liberals, what the left do is the left tends to call out how much the conservative MAGA crowd lacks diversity, right? Like it's that Jordan Klepper where he's like, yeah, there's a lot of black people here. And he looks around and he's like, where? And that lady calls over that one black dude and she's like, here's one right here. Tell him about it, brother. And he's like, Donald Trump doesn't know how much a loaf of bread costs. And he's like, so you don't even like Donald Trump? He's like, hell no. Like, they don't like rap. They just like that they can point at this guy's dumb ass and be like, see, we're diverse. He follows us. He's cool. He likes us. We have like 3 black people and a rapper.
Some of the music that is super hard on that MAGA, on that like political level. Do you ever think it goes too far?
I respect everybody's creative expression. I think there's records that definitely Bryson has done that, and sometimes I'm like, damn, bro, you pushed it there.
Whoa.
Dude, this guy is like the most political rapper ever. He's just avoiding all the questions. He's like, no, you know, it is what it is. Everybody's got opinions.
Hi, kids!
Oh my
It's
God.
like Disneyland.
Yeah, right?
This is the craziest music video shoot I've ever been on. That's a golf cart full of children that just pulled up.
The next day, we met up with Forgiato at the studio for a recording session.
Casey, my main guy, does all the mixing for me, does all my engineering. I get up every day, I do music, this is my job. I get up every day, I try to save the country, this is my job.
That's been my biggest culture shock, is like they live the life.
In the studio with Forgiato were fellow rappers Stony Dude Bro.
Stony Dude Bro! Oh, that's my favorite. Oh, good old Stony Dude Bro.
Ready to rap?
And Bryson Gray. Stony is an emerging MAGA rapper and protege of Forgiato's, and Bryson is one of the biggest faces in MAGA rap, creating viral hits such as Trump is Your President and
Once again, oh God, a rising star in MAGA rap. Oh my God. It's not a thing. There's like 3 of you.
Let's Go Brandon.
Me and Bryson gonna work on a new song.
Do you know exactly what you're gonna write yet?
We got some beats, we can go through it, come up with some ideas.
Staying relevant in MAGA rap means quickly dropping tracks that keep up with the ever-changing news cycle.
We got a lot of things going on with Kyrie right now.
Shit.
Kyrie Irving benched in the wake of tweeting about an anti-Semitic film.
The NBA banned him 5 games, and he had to do a public apology. But we're coming off Kyrie not taking a vaccine and got suspended for the whole end of the season. And I just think it's crazy that somebody could just tell you what to do with your body.
But the reason he was banned this time is for anti-Semitic remarks.
Yeah, well, posting the movie that's about that.
Right.
Right, but where's your freedom of speech? Just because I dribble a basketball doesn't mean I have to think like you think.
So Forgiato, Bryson, and Stony plan to write and record an entirely new track and film a music video in the next 10 hours.
The only issue with this song is that Kyrie literally apologized like a couple hours ago, so it's like, ugh.
Yeah, but I'm going
whole vibe.
Can you imagine Biggie or Snoop or Tupac sitting around going, I was gonna drop this song, but then Kyrie apologized and it just changed the whole feeling of the song. So I guess we're just not gonna do that. I mean, it was gonna be really cool. Dang it!
Of the song, but it's
But I'm still going Kyrie mode because at the end of the day, he ain't got that vaccine.
I'm going Kyrie mode. Want me to apologize because they got exposed. FBI be taking pictures, so I stop and pose. Before I pull off on them skirt, I'm like adios. Something, going Kyrie.
I just dropped the 35 like on KD. Achilles blown, but I'm still jumping out the league. Ballin' like Magic Johnson, no HIV. Ooh. Ballin' like Magic Johnson, no HIV.
And this is the effortless.
What the fuck does that mean?
Just seeing him build a record.
They know we run the internet, but we not internet. They trying to do me like Kanye, so I'm headed west. They trying to copyright my style, so I bust a left. They trying to imitate the GOAT, I'm legendary, yes. I'm banned, like I'm the leader of a hate group from all social media. They took my verified pages.
He's literally on YouTube. Like, this is the weird shit that, like, I know there's a bunch of old white people that support this dude, like way old white people that support this dude, but all you have to do is look on YouTube. He's not banned. Should he be banned? I'm not for banning people. I'm for letting all their dumb shit be seen so that way we know who the fuck they are. Okay? 100%, I'm not asking anybody to ban this guy. I got banned. I'm not asking anybody to get banned. But what I am saying is he's full of shit because he's not banned. We just watched a video off of his channel, like 20 minutes ago.
My verified Facebooks, YouTube banned me.
No.
You tell me I can't be on YouTube because I say the word election in my songs?
Was that the real reason why you were banned?
Good question. Solid question, reporter lady. Because I'm like, no fucking way that's why they banned you.
Or was it like the phrase, or was it that you were saying the election was stolen?
Nah, anything trying to say that the 2020 election didn't go the way it was supposed to go, rigged or whatever. But if I say I'm not rapping the 2020 election was rigged. I just say, you know, they stole the votes. We the people lost the hope. You know, we're trying to get this country back.
They stole the votes. I totally wasn't saying it was rigged. Like, dude, that's literally what you're saying.
Didn't say like 2020 election was stolen by Joe Biden and Democrats. So how do you know what election I'm really talking about?
Blow also shot We Outside, a music video outside the U.S. Capitol on the day of the insurrection.
His spokesperson told CNN he did not enter the Capitol building.
Obviously, you were at the Capitol on January 6th, outside the Capitol on January 6th.
We outside. I miss January 6th.
Yeah, that was lit.
Those were the greatest days I can look back, just being there. Like waking up in the Trump Hotel, going downstairs. You walk outside, and there was literally like 30,000 people in MAGA hats. We were just moving around. Next thing you know, we're in an area where it's all Antifa, and it's just us.
You're smiling about that, though. You like that moment?
Listen, how can I explain it? That's that energy, though. It's just like experience that a lot of people don't understand how crazy. It literally looked like the Purge out there a few times. That was fun. Like even like going back and forth with Antifa.
Okay, well at least this dude admitted. Like, all the people, all the right-wing conservatives there, like, it was peaceful. It wasn't a riot. This dude just literally said it was like the Purge out there. Wow. Wow.
On the late night, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
It was so lit.
I mean, to say, though, that you miss January 6th, which for a lot of people in the country was seen as a day that democracy was put under major threat and that people were storming the Capitol.
Every time I think about the movement, I just think about those times because now it's like kind of boring. Because after January 6th, everybody got scared to actually pop outside.
See, this is like growing up in the ghetto. Like, we used to have people that would come down, like, from, like, middle-class families that would want to hang out and stuff in the ghetto because there's always drama. Like, we used to sit on my front porch and, like, watch people chase each other through the yard with, like, fucking sticks and stuff, right? Like, somebody cheated on somebody, you know, or got somebody's wife pregnant or whatever. And the next thing you know, some dude's chasing a dude with a board through your yard. You know, so, like, people would come down there and they'd hang out with us, people from high school and stuff. And they just keep coming back, and they just keep coming back, and they just be like, I like it being here. And it's like, it's the addiction of the drama, of the craziness that goes on, of seeing the cops, like 6 cop cars would pull up at the house next to you and raid the house. You know, like, people get really into that. And, you know, it kind of ruins some of those kids' lives, to be honest with you. And, you know, I think that's what this dude's trying to get at. But the crazy thing about that is you're talking about, like, the most extreme case, right? The welfare of the entire country is at stake. And you are, like, happy to be there and wish it was back because you want that, like, Jerry Springer, Maury Povich feeling. Like, that's what you're hoping for? That's insane.
That day, I felt like Trump's got this in the bag. You know what I'm saying? He's about to get the country back. I've changed my life over this. This has affected our life. It's affected the way we live and how we go.
Kyrie, I got no mask, no vax, I ain't trusting any IVs. Face cards, MAGA, I don't need no ID.
Forgiato was saying that he doesn't like weed, so you have
Facts.
to come out here to smoke.
Yeah, facts.
And also, your name is Stony.
Dude, bro.
Where did that name come from? Like, why?
So, I smoke from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed. And I say dude and bro a lot. My nickname was Dude Bro in college.
So, dude, bro, how did you get into MAGA rap?
I just have always really liked politics, and I've always really loved music. And I never thought that I would be able to combine the two, and here I am now. I also do have this newly acquired conservative 40 to 50 plus group of followers.
Do you think that there's things that like you have faced that people who are fans of your music might not have faced personally in their life?
Yeah, I do think I've probably have went through different things. But, you know, as a mixed minority male in America, you know, and I actually grew up in a predominantly white area of Ohio, I did deal with...
Yeah, he's from Ohio. Yep. Now I know what the problem is.
racism at times. I really don't play the race card. I really try to break down those narratives, and when I do speak against those narratives, I think it does really open up my audience to listen to what I have to say.
We run the internet, but we ain't internet.
Right now, they're filming a music video for the song that they just recorded like an hour ago.
Mayor of Magaville, yeah, you know it's evident. Mayor of Magaville, yeah, future president. So we're gonna head to this basketball court to shoot this video.
Oh, this is cool.
Not future president. Please don't say future president. I have a feeling there's people that would be willing to vote for this guy. Holy crap.
This is one of Forgiato's many whips. I have no idea what you would call the color of this car. Iridescent? I don't even know. Is this a typical day in your life? You get up, record a song, make a music video, and drop it?
It's my normal day.
This is a quantity game, I guess, in the MAGA rap world.
Well, no, I want to say it's just about who can put the most songs out the fastest. The quality's there because what takes somebody 3 weeks to do don't take me 3 weeks to do.
What is your thought when someone's like, these guys are just grifting. They're grifting on Trump. They're grifting on
I love
MAGA.
it. How am I grifting something I started? And they say us, this is a grift, but how can I grift something I created? How am I grifting something I'm getting banned doing?
No. You didn't start Trump MAGA shit, though. You're grifting off of it by finding another lane. I'm going to be honest. I'll give him credit that he started this absolute garbage fire of music. That's all him. That's his fault. He's the only person to blame for that shit. But he is right that he started it. It's still a grift, though. That's literally not how that works. Like, just because you started some crazy, dumb, fucking hip-hop shit movement doesn't mean that you're not grifting off of somebody else's shit that they started. The MAGA thing was long around before he ever became... Well, I guess... He said the only reason he became a rapper was because of Trump. Literally, you became a rapper to grift off Trump.
Forgiato just went to talk to some guys who are playing basketball right now because we pulled up to like a public basketball court to shoot the second half of this music video. You know who this is? You listen to his music?
I follow him, yeah.
Praise God.
He put out a new one.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Wait, what's the name of the song that he just put out that you remember?
Yes, ma'am. She is on point.
She's on point.
Didn't you just drop that today?
Yes, I just saw it like...
Did she say Black Lives Don't Matter? Holy shit. Oh my god. Nothing like an old white lady going, I love the song Black Lives Don't Matter. We live in idiocracy.
Like right before we came down here.
Terry. This is Terry. Terry, what's up? Hey. We shooting right here. Watch out. Be careful. With a little puppy. You getting the shot. Thank you.
I'm sorry, bro. This transgender looking at me, bro.
They want me to take the jet, I'm going carry mode. Want me to apologize because they got exposed. And be taking pictures.
Do you know these folks? You said hi.
Terry? Yeah, she lives here.
Seemed like Bryson didn't love seeing Terry.
He stands for what he stands for.
Doesn't bother you?
Nope. That Bryson's has a problem is about him?
Yeah.
No, Bryson's his own man.
Yeah.
Bryson's deep in that Bible, you feel me? Terry, what's up?
I kind of dropped the ball with your mom because I signed that petition. I signed it as Terry. my voter names.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
So this particular video, what's
It's a song about Kyrie. They're on him because you want to take the vaccine.
you know, you guys got your heads on straight.
You love America, right? You're a big Trumper.
I voted for Trump. That's it. For sure.
Trumpers
You
out
voted
here.
for Trump?
We love Trump out
Oh
here,
my
baby.
gosh.
There's a bunch of gals like myself who are not liberal. We're not in the box.
Yeah.
We're not painted by the whole crowd that says, okay, if you're going to be trans or LGBT, you have to be in the liberal box. And we're not.
So what is it about MAGA or Trump that you like more than what I guess the liberals were offering?
I like freedom. And it's lost through totalitarian government.
So some MAGA rap stuff is just like talking about Trump and MAGA, and there's other songs that are anti-LGBTQ, that are anti-trans.
And
does that bother you?
You know what? It doesn't bother me because there's ignorance out there. Everybody's entitled to.
Oh my God. Okay, like, oh, that's a difficult one right there. So you like and support these people, but they make music that does not like or support you. And your answer to that is there's ignorance out there. Like, I mean, are you going to try and rehabilitate them? Are you looking to like help them get better? Like, I mean, there's that one black dude from the Joe Rogan show that, goddamn, I can't remember his name right now. I think his last name's Davis, that goes out and converts white supremacists into being non-racist. I don't know, normal, regular people. Is that what this person's saying? That's trippy to like. I mean, if somebody don't like me, they don't like me. Like, I'm not gonna support them. I mean, they can go on with their lives. They can do what they do. Like, I don't care that they don't like me. That's fine. But to say like this person like makes music about hating you and like hating your lifestyle and who you are as a person, and you're like, it's okay. Like, I still support them. You're more forgiving. Daryl, is it Daryl Davis? Redonk? I know his first name. Yeah, you're right. His first name is Daryl. That's mind blowing. That is really, really interesting to see. This is the kind of stuff that really like interests me about cults. Is that like some of the things that are like they just make zero sense as to why a person could actually like support somebody that makes music that hates them, right? Like, I love hip hop, but there's certain people in hip hop that, you know, they don't like white people. They don't want anything to do with white people. That's not my style. I'm not about hate. I'm not about racism from any side. I'm not about prejudice from either side. That's not my style. And if you were to ask me, like, are you into that? Like, no, I'm not into that, and I don't support that. Like, that's insane to me that this person would be in support of music that literally hates them as a person and who they are. Wow.
Their own worldview. We're all product of our culture, our upbringing. It doesn't mean this person can't be reached.
Okay.
It might be through the
So there
Holy
we go.
Spirit. It might be through somebody like myself. But I would never push myself on anyone like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't go over to them and say, hey, you know, you should know this.
Even if they want to push their agenda of not believing that trans is real.
I'm a big girl.
Do you hope that people sometimes who maybe hold those beliefs would do the same to you?
I wouldn't expect it, but it would be wonderful if it happened.
Yeah.
But that's my heart. My heart
Damn,
goes
that's
out
kind of
to people.
sad.
That's right.
And it goes out to people in whatever walk of life.
Ballin' like I'm Magic Johnson, but no HIV.
You okay?
Yes, it's not a her though.
You seem to be a little shook.
No, not shook. It just feels orchestrated.
Forgiato is like friends. He knows these people because he grew up around here.
I still think it's set up. I think this was coordinated attack.
A coordinated attack?
Yeah,
By who?
Not an attack, but a coordinated attack.
You think, who's setting this up? She lives right there. She lives in that house.
Y'all keep saying she. This is driving me. I am triggered right now.
Dang, you're triggered. I thought that was the liberals who were supposed to be triggered and
This is just like
sensitive. Feeling like a bit of an animosity.
No,
towards
it's
them.
disgust. It's not animosity.
Disgust.
I don't. That person never did anything to me. It's not animosity at all. It's not that person specifically. It's every time I see somebody like that, like it's just like disgusts me. Everybody talking about being tolerant, but nobody's tolerant of my Bible that I read.
Who shut you down for?
What? No one's tolerant of the Bible? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, the majority of the fucking country is religious. Who is shutting down this man's Bible? Holy shit, this is mind-blowing to watch. This is a man that comes from a people that were oppressed, that were literally enslaved, that to this day there are still, and I grew up with these people, so don't bullshit me on this. I grew up with skinheads, that literally there's still groups of people that would murder that man if they saw him. And I knew some of those people. I grew up with them. So all that shit about racism not existing and stuff, you can fuck off with all that. I know it exists. Holy shit, this is mind-blowing.
Your biblical beliefs.
SoundCloud and Spotify literally banned me due to hate speech. These are songs called Pride Month and a song called Safe Space. They banned me because of my biblical views on LGBTQ+.
Oh, because of hate speech towards LGBT.
Yeah, hate speech, right?
Because it would be hate speech. Yeah, you can't, come on, man. These people won't be honest. They just won't be honest with themselves. Haven't had this man try to Bible me yet? Nope, I don't think so.
But then again, if a gay person say God was transgender, they can say that freely, no ban, no nothing. I'm not tolerant of LGBT stuff. The LGBT person is definitely not tolerant of a Nazi. If somebody's a Nazi, you wouldn't be so tolerant. It's impossible for tolerance to be global. It just can't happen.
Are you tolerant of Nazis?
I think Nazis be able to speak if they want to speak.
What if they see you trans people?
They do.
And that's okay?
Yeah, that's their view.
Wow.
Because you right now with Terry believe that your truths or whatever about how you see Terry is correct.
Well,
so then that's also acknowledging that if a Nazi sees you as subhuman, if that's what they believe, then they're correct?
In their mind. But this is a different.
So then you're just correct in your mind.
No, that's not true. Even what I said is objectively true.
Show 2024, man.
Now, don't get me wrong, though. That person would never be allowed in my house to eat or drink, though.
You wouldn't let them in your house?
No, ma'am.
What are you scared of?
I'm transphobic, so I am kind of scared of them.
Terry likes the music. That's a trans person who likes your music.
Yeah, I think that person likes Forgiato Blow's music. And if it does like my music, I don't think if that person heard Safe Space or Pride Month, they would, have that same view. And they possibly could. If they could, it's still respect there, but that doesn't change how I view that person at all.
After my time...
Something tells me Grayson here has some things that he needs to think about himself and whether or not he's completely heterosexual. That's what I'm going with. I think there's some insecurities about Grayson that Grayson needs to deal with.
Time in Florida, I traveled to the outskirts of Chicago to attend the God Save America Festival, a proof of concept show for a hopeful nationwide MAGA rap tour.
Sorry, Bryson. Right, Fuddy? Right? I am, just the amount of times that we've seen this story play out where a person comes out really hardcore against something and then it turns out that they happen to be one of those people. You think he's just very religious, Redonk. I don't know. He's giving me a vibe.
Featuring Forgiato, Bryson, and another rapper, Tyson James. But before the concert, I wanted to spend more time with Bryson to learn about how he got into MAGA rap.
Dude, this lady wants to convert him so bad.
And after the interaction with Terry in Florida, I also wanted to learn more about his Christian faith and how that influences his music.
I don't know when everything went so woke. Why is there a feminist in every TV show? I can't watch a movie without seeing rainbows. I can't find a male music artist not wearing girl clothes.
I saw on your Twitter bio that you say you're like a Christian rapper.
Yes.
Do you say you're a Christian rapper, a MAGA rapper, a combination of both?
So MAGA rapper is a label that got pit on the lane. But I view myself as like a Christian conservative rapper, which you can call MAGA.
How do you feel about having the MAGA rap label associated with you? Do you like it?
Of course, I am MAGA. So I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Because I am MAGA. Like, you can't get more MAGA than me.
Define MAGA for me.
Well, a lot of people think it's solely about Trump.
Right.
And I want to separate myself from that type of stuff.
Do you think that there's actually enough people in the MAGA world to sustain?
Okay, Redonk, you might not believe he's in a closet, but you gotta agree that this dude is confused, right? This dude is definitely confused.
your music and popularity? Like, let's say you were never deplatformed. You had every opportunity to reach every ear that's out there. Like, how big could you
I would probably be the biggest artist, one of the biggest artists out.
You think you'd be one of the biggest artists if you could reach everybody?
I had 400,000 followers on TikTok. I was gaining 10,000 followers a day on TikTok. I had 250,000 followers on Instagram before I got banned. We would probably be, might not be Drake level. We will be.
Okay, I don't even like Drake. He's gonna make me defend Drake right now? God damn it, man. There's no way this dude's like on Drake's level. Ah, I can't believe I just defended Drake. Yeah, you know, you might be right, Redonk. I'm not saying, I mean, if those numbers are correct, he's got 400,000 fans on TikTok and 250,000 on Instagram. If those numbers were true and they're not just Trump numbers where he's making that shit up, I'm going to say I will give him that maybe he was somebody before the MAGA stuff happened. Obviously he's a triggered individual. This dude is triggered like he is the very definition of triggered. And he seems mildly confused because this is what I was saying earlier about people not knowing about the topics that they're talking about, right? Like they're not educated to them. This girl is asking him questions that are very intelligent, very poignant. They're very focused on like actual like parts or perceptions of what would be parts of who he is and what he believes. And he has a really hard time responding to them in like an affirmative.
Be at a level where we couldn't be ignored at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got to take us down. Because, no disrespect, liberal opinions suck. I'm just on every single Friday. So this is Let's Go Brandon.
He just like made my point for me. Oh my God.
Featuring Tyson James and Chandler. And this song actually beat Adele 2 weeks in a row. She ended up passing us again, but it took her 2 weeks. We literally outsold her.
How much money did it make?
I think that week, the song revenue was $42,000.
That you saw directly?
Yeah, for a week. Usually when I release something, it gets like at least top 5 on iTunes.
Do you think most...
Dude, the people that keep talking about iTunes being like a fucking thing, like everybody downloads music now. Like everybody listens to it on Spotify or on YouTube or like all of these streams music. So the only people downloading and paying for a song on iTunes are people that are like trying to support something and show how important it is to them. So that's a good thing in the area of like those people really do support you, but it doesn't mean that your song is the #1 song in the country at the time. In fact, if you think that you're bigger than Adele, I've got some beachfront property in Arizona and you can see the front porch or you can see the sea from my front porch. Damn it. Sorry, George Strait. My bad, bud.
The people who are coming to the concert this weekend are going to know any of these songs.
Nobody's here for a politician. Nobody's here for no other personalities. They here for us.
Similar to Forgiato, Bryson was making more traditional rap music before making the jump to MAGA, even performing on the popular hip-hop show 106 in Park.
So, Redonk, you are correct. There he is. Stop sending people here. I'm trying to sell some beachfront property, Redonk. I fucked up that George Strait quote. The problem is that this interviewer is legitimizing these morons by asking respectful questions. It's almost like DJ, I feel like she's trying to reach these guys, right? Like, I feel like she's like, it's like that transgender person. It's like they were trying to say, like, well, I can, like, convert these people. Like I said, it's like when you're in the ghetto. It's like a lot of the dudes that I grew up with, like, when you sat around and talked to them and stuff, you could really tell that they're actually, like, deep down, there was, like, something to them. They're, like, there was somewhere inside of them a really good person. But their shell was like very abrasive, very confrontational. That's who I was growing up. And, you know, my wife will tell you how I've changed over the last like 20 years that we've been together. And I think people see this like redemption in these people that they could help with. And I actually like very much applaud that. But at the same time, I also agree with you that they are giving, unfortunately, a platform to these people, and they're reaching more people because of that. Like I said, I'm for free speech. I think that they want to have a platform, give it to them, because I hope to God, and I'm not religious, but I will start praying if necessary, that we really can show as Americans that we're not this stupid, that we're not this hateful, like that these crazy conspiracy theories that these people believe are just exactly that. Fringe conspiracy theories. Please continue to New Mexico. No one wants to move to New Mexico.
Do you look back and you're like, have shame about the music you used to make?
Shame. I'm like, disgusting. Degeneracy.
Oh, wow.
2017, I was still making sort of secular music, but I had been celibate for like 5 years at that point already. I've been celibate now like almost 12 years.
Okay. By choice, though? It doesn't count if nobody will sleep with you.
You've been celibate for 12 years?
I've been celibate for over 12 years, easy.
Why did you make the jump from secular music into MAGA music?
The Bible says in Proverbs 17:15, justifying wickedness is a sin. Online, I was already talking about this stuff. When I saw the Republican primaries, Trump sounded like me. He was overly politically correct. He was blunt, didn't care what you wanted to hear, didn't care about no media storm, because I've always been controversial. I'm like, and then what he was saying was a fact. After that, I started getting loud on social media about it.
Financially, are you able to like sustain yourself through music, or do you need to have like other forms of income?
I didn't really not full time.
How much money did you make off music last year?
Last year, what, $250,000?
But you're not backed by any major label.
No, all labels are gay.
Wow.
I'm signed to Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Jesus what can they do that I haven't accomplished? They'll probably tell you to put on a dress and some makeup. And look at all these homos getting popular.
Is the culture of MAGA anti-LGBTQ?
There's two separate MAGAs. I want to be clear. And the other side of MAGA is more accepting, more inclusive.
And you're not as like down.
Dude, this is like religion all over again. All those churches recently that got removed from was it the Mormons or the Jehovah's Witnesses? I can't remember, but because they were accepting of LGBT members. This is like, wow. Like Fuddy, me and Fuddy are on the same page. I don't know, Redonk. It's me and Fuddy versus you. Maybe DJ's willing to take up your side of this argument, but me and Fuddy's on the same page. I think this dude, either by the end of this documentary or within the next few years, comes out. I'm going with it. And I'm not saying that in a hateful way. I had that conversation with that guy online where he was literally trying to convince me that Jesus hated gay people. And I was like, dude, like, let me show you all these verses where, like, if you believe in the Bible, then here's, like, you know, all these verses where it's saying, like, you should treat each other better and you should be accepting, you should turn the other cheek, you shouldn't judge, that's not your place, things like that. And he just kept, like, throwing out, like, no, Jesus hated gay people, Jesus hated abortion, Jesus hated adulterers, he wasn't a nice person. I was like, this is the weirdest argument I've ever had with a Christian before. You literally want me to believe that Jesus was just a bad person and like, he hated, like, he was aggressive and confrontational. And he was like, yeah. And by the end of the conversation, we started getting into homosexuality, and he started saying, like, you don't think I know what I'm talking about. I am gay, but I don't give in to, like, my gay sexuality and have sex with men. And I'm like, holy shit, man. You self-hate. Like, this whole conversation makes sense now. I was like, good man. Dude, stop. My man, stop. That's how I feel this conversation is going. I'm about to see this again. I'm about to see this dude at the end break it down and be like, no, I know that homosexuality is bad because I'm homosexual. Like, that's what that person literally said to me. I probably still have that email. If you guys don't believe me, I can straight up show it to you. Like, this is insane.
Down with that.
Nah, cause when I first got into this movement, the reason I came into this movement is because people was talking about God. If I was gonna be inclusive, I would have just stayed a dang on Democrat.
Bryson has had an unexpected path into MAGA. He grew up in North Carolina in a predominantly Democratic household, and his grandmother was even a member of the Black Panther Party. Bryson's parents have taken issue with his political views, and they were wary about him incorporating those views into his music. But now they fully support his career and have come down to Chicago.
Dude, they're like, as soon as he made $250,000 in a year, they're like, yeah, you know what? Actually, Bryson, you do your thing. Money changes a lot of people's attitudes.
For the God Save America Fest.
Our kids are a lot.
Was your household political growing up?
No, not really, no.
They forced us to vote Democrat.
They did.
Forced?
As we got older to vote, yeah.
Yeah.
Not forced.
I just naturally thought,
not forced.
as a black person, I was supposed to be Democrat.
And that sounds like it's maybe changed for you guys?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm not going to say he opened my eyes, but he did get me to think about my conservative views already.
Do you remember when Bryson made the switch to MAGA music? Is it immediate, or did you see a gradual shift?
I remember Bryson went to a Trump rally. Bryson had on this big Make America.
Dude, it's the big hats. The big hats are the brainwashing device. How many times have we seen the big hats in the Klepper interviews? And now twice in this one? Or no, it was in the first video we watched. 3 videos, 3 big hats. I think there's a pattern.
Great Again hat, Bryson. A really big hat. Huge hat. And they got him on the news.
I have a lot of friends who tell me that I shouldn't support Donald Trump because I'm black, which is sort of insane because this is politics. I can support whoever the hell I want to support.
And Trump saw it and tweeted, "Thank you, Bryson."
Oh
and
my
his
God.
followers just started going crazy. When I saw him, you know, trying to get into this political scene, I'm like, that's not gonna mix, dude. You can't do this rap music, which is part of black culture, and then come out with this big Trump hat on your head. This is not getting ready to mix.
In the beginning, when he ain't had no money and he had to go off to some conservative event,
Oh, we still always supporting him.
we always
support
Do you
him.
see more of a market for MAGA music now than, you know, when Trump was running or when he was in office?
I don't understand why Bryson Gray has not been nominated. I'm just gonna say that.
Nominated
For a Grammy.
Basically, the answer is that there is a lane for MAGA music.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm here in Chicago. We having a MAGA music concert, proving that there's a lane for MAGA music right now.
We're outside of Base Camp, which is the venue that the God Save America Festival is being held at. This is like kind of a small suburb retirement community. This is actually technically a ski lodge. The MAGA rappers who are performing tonight, they all traveled in for this event. They're trying to prove that there's a market for MAGA music outside of like a Trump rally or a political event. Not sure how like rowdy and crazy it's gonna be.
Yeah, I need to see who these people are. God, they have to show the crowd. God, this is going to be amazing. I don't think I've looked forward to any part of this video as much as I'm looking forward to what is about to happen.
But yeah, looking forward to a MAGA concert.
Holy shit.
Excited. There's just something funny about the fact that this MAGA rap concert is also decorated for Halloween. It's kind of empty right now, but according to the people who are organizing this, we're going to be like pretty packed by the time the concert starts.
That was an awkward ass hug.
The God Save America Festival is being thrown by an entertainment company called GOP Jamboree. They bill themselves as an entertainment company that brings conservative people together to listen to conservative entertainment.
My name is Robert Cruz, and I am the organizer of this concert.
GOP Jamboree is like an entertainment company.
Correct. It's not a political organization. We are here to try to promote conservative
It's literally called GOP Jamboree.
entertainers, comedy, music.
So yeah, there's no like politician here tonight. There's no political speakers. It's just
a concert. We want it to be a component in the culture war, so to speak. I hate using that word.
Culture war?
Yeah, I hate that word.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase. I wanted to show a new side of our culture that is starting to emerge. And what that is...
You're saying like conservative culture.
Conservative culture. I started going to political events, and truth be told, everyone's older, maybe a little out of touch, mostly white, and, you know, has a little bit of frumpiness to them. And now the conservatives that I know, the guys that I know and hang out with, they go to bars, they go on vacation with their friends, they take golf trips, they're into concerts. And we wanted to bring those two worlds together.
What's the evolution of tonight's event?
It's always one step at a time. We want tonight to go well, and then we want to take this to different parts of states. I'd like to see it start to create traction. It might be, you know, the start of a conservative revolution. Culturally speaking.
Yeah. It's kind of a mix of people. I've seen a lot of kids actually here. They build this as a family event. A lot of adults, mostly white people, like middle-aged to a little bit older. A lot of Trump paraphernalia, Make America Great Again.
He's like, so all the rallies I go to are mostly, you know, middle-aged, older, white people, and we're trying to change that. And what is here right now is mostly middle-aged, some older white people.
And signage. I believe these are Proud Boys behind us.
Oh
right
my God.
over there.
One of the other headliners tonight and a rising star in the MAGA rap world is Tyson James. Like Bryson, he self-identifies as more of a Christian rapper, but has been embracing the MAGA movement in recent years.
My name is Tyson James. I'm a Christian conservative hip-hop artist.
Do you identify as a MAGA rapper? Do you see that it's different than Christian rap?
I don't identify as a MAGA rapper. When people ask me, what kind of rapper are you? I never have said that I'm a MAGA rapper.
Why do you think people have labeled you as a MAGA rapper?
Because I make songs that have MAGA in it. The first political song that I made was called MAGA when Trump won.
Let me be a voice for the people.
Some people didn't like it. Some people liked it.
Hey, Tyson, why do you think people think you're a MAGA rapper? I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Shit if I know. First rap I ever made was called MAGA, though. These people aren't honest. They're just full of shit.
I don't really care. I just rolled with it. I've always been kind of political my whole life. People want to call us a MAGA rapper. I'm fine. I'm a Christian rapper. I'm a MAGA rapper. I'm a hip hop artist. I'm whatever you want to call me.
What were you doing before you were rapping?
So before I was rapping, I was like involved in drugs and alcohol. Like I come from addiction and stuff, heroin addiction. I gave my life to God. He gave me the gift of rap. I've been doing music since 2004 and I never had people following me. Nobody bought an album until like 3 years ago.
Every one of these people's story is the same. It's all the exact same. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't have any followers. I started doing MAGA rap. I got a bunch of followers. Do you think that's why they're continuing to do MAGA rap? I'm going to bet that's why they're continuing to do MAGA rap.
What changed, do you think?
You know, it could have been the whole political stuff that I put in my music. It didn't really catch steam until Trump.
And you saw a shift of people.
I did kind of see a shift. I just put my politics in there because it's what I believe, it's what I stand for, and people like it.
Yeah.
And it sells, so
Tell me again, Tyson, why these people think that you're a MAGA rapper.
there's a market.
What are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Division. I'm doing Two Genders, Roe v. Wade, pedophiles.
What do you describe as the MAGA?
Damn. The song list. Holy shit.
MAGA culture.
It's just a bunch of people that love the country.
And you don't see that on the other side.
No, I don't see that on the other side right now. People want a voice.
What the fuck?
And right now, in music, we are their voice.
I want you guys to make some noise for the one, the only Tyson
Revelation 6 and verse 8. Now, if you don't live, we don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy. He came to bring the vision.
And you know Trump won, make some noise. We taking no country back.
What brought you out tonight?
What brought me out tonight was like all this love for the movement, the MAGA movement. We're picking up steam.
Shit.
I want to be a part of it. We're making history. You know, I love America. That's why I'm out here today.
I feel like it's a pride.
Merch sales, baby. Oh, Redonk, you want to become a MAGA rapper, dude? I can't do it. I've already set myself up, but I could be like your villain. We could have like East Coast, West Coast beef. Like, I'll start rapping for, I don't want to rap for Joe Biden though. Maybe I could rap for like Bernie Sanders. I'll rap for Bernie Sanders and you rap for somebody in the MAGA crowd. Bunch of people who love the country but hate most of the people in the country. Exactly, DJ. Like, it's so weird. Dripping in merch. Like, that's what I'm saying is we just talked about this in the last live stream. There is no other political movement where people wear jerseys and hats and have flags and like cosplay. Like, they literally cosplay. Like, dude, no, I know that you think these guys suck, Redonk, but we could make a lot of money. Like, you know how much money we could make? We could both get a half yacht.
Surprising to be like young and so involved in politics.
Yeah, I was not even able to vote last year. I just turned 19 last week, so...
Oh my gosh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to me. All I want for my birthday is for the red wave to continue and to get these Republicans and conservatives and MAGA Republicans, ultra MAGA, back in office.
So what is MAGA rap?
So I'm not a big fan of rap myself, but when it comes to MAGA rap, I will put on some Forgiato.
This is literally what I said. I said it at the beginning. They're trying to get young people that don't like rap, because nobody that likes hip-hop is going to like these guys. Nobody that genuinely knows anything about hip-hop wants anything to do with Forgiato Blow or Tyson James or Bryson Gray. I hate that I know all these people's names now. They are attempting to get young white kids to vote. That's literally what they're doing. Wow. This is like a psyop.
Blow out, put on some brace.
I mean, it counts, right? Trump's part of the government, right? Oh my God, these guys! But I'm down to let AI read the Constitution and a writings of the founding fathers, then elect a president. Redonk, I'm almost there with you, man. Like I might vote for AI.
Bryson Gray, I love Bryson Gray.
What's your favorite Bryson Gray song?
Trump is your president. He's still our president. You've never seen anything like this in history. Obama or Bush or Clinton, they never had this. They never had jerseys. They never had rap shows. They've never had these giant conferences, these giant rallies. We're the most unified movement in American history. Look at all the Trump flags, Trump bumper stickers, Trump.
Hold on. Obama never had a giant rally? What the fuck are you talking about?
Church, Trump stores, Trump rallies. You've never seen anything like this ever.
I saw you on stage. You were like pulled up by Tyson, and not only were you pulled up on stage, but you were like rapping to every single song. It's like you knew every single verse.
Woo!
Because I've been listening to the music a lot.
What's your favorite Tyson song?
Genders.
2 genders. You want to make music one day?
Yes.
What kind of music do you want to make?
No.
Like about God.
No.
And how much lives matter.
When you tell friends and family, okay, I went to like a MAGA rap concert tonight, do you get any kind of reaction from them? Or?
Yeah, they laugh at me. Of course they laugh. They're like, oh, you're so silly, you and your MAGA stuff, you know? I think it's a culture growing in America that's not only focused so much on politics, but more on morals.
You also have a lot of lyrics on stage that like are incendiary, maybe to like a more secular group. Do you think about the controversy of bringing your son to an event like this?
I'm all for the controversy. As long as we're representing what we believe, it's influenced my son in so many ways that are positive versus our...
Yeah, mass psychosis, Johnson. Mass psychosis. I've been saying this for like the last 6 months, that this is a literal representation of actual mass psychosis. And they complain about groomers. This is like grooming and indoctrination to the T. Yeah, exactly. I get upset when people compare things to Hitler, the Nazis, all that stuff, but this is the same like idea, except for that Hitler actually, when he was doing his thing, had like substantial reasons as far as the economy goes, right? Like he had a pretty firm foundation to start on, then he started doing all the crazy shit, right? And obviously fucking one of the biggest psychos of all time. The Trump cult was created off of like a fictional issue with the economy. It was created off of like fictional issues in society. It's like Trump's cult took everything the Nazis did and like one-upped them. I mean, I still have a lot of hope that this is not... I'm getting worse as this goes on. But I still have a lot of hope that this is not as prevalent as they want it to make it seem. Holy shit. Alternate facts!
Artists like Lil Nas X and etc.
This thing belongs to God, the rainbow. Promise, it's not pride. So we're gonna do a little
burn
thing here,
it! Right? They're yelling, burn it! Jesus Christ! That's so Christian. Wow.
Seeing a pride flag.
Oh, you should definitely take your kids to that. Oh my God. What the is wrong with aren't these the people that hated hip hop? That were like everything they say in hip hop is bad? And now they're taking their kids to shows where they shout gay slurs?
Torn up on stage at a concert was a little jarring, but most of the attendees seemed unfazed.
Yeah, you think?
But after spotting our camera crew, 2 staff members who were visibly shaken made a point to come up to tell me how they felt about...
Yeah, can you imagine being the employees? Can you just imagine having to be forced to stay for the entire concert?
What went down tonight?
know if you saw the staff all crying, so. Everyone was being so nice to me, and then I'd see them over there cheering for a pride flag to get ripped out. I'm literally served you beer with my rainbow armband on.
Wow. Holy fuck.
And now you're cheering that? Okay, were you being fake to me?
My daughter is gay. My daughter is not a pedophile. She's 17 years old. It does not mean that she's a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, we all, her and I both left the bar crying. It's just not what we thought was going to happen tonight.
I saw some staff members who were upset about the anti-LGBTQ stance that the artist took. And for the record, my sister's gay.
Holy
I have no issue with any of that. I think.
Oh my god. Can you say any louder that you just want to make money and you don't give a shit? Can you say it any louder that you would sell your own family under the bus for a couple of bucks? Can you say it any more honestly that you have zero moral authority? Wow.
I think that is one of those things where we have one issue not in common. So does that make us not in common in general?
Does that change how you saw the success of tonight and the ability to take this and multiply it in cities?
So I'm going to be honest. So what I saw tonight, I saw a lot of smiling faces.
Yeah.
And then I heard there was somebody who was hurting, and my face changed. I was not happy about it because I don't want anyone to leave here hurting.
This ain't no safe space. Drop that.
Maybe the next conversation.
Dude, this is like too well done. I remember who's it? Soul, who's one of my subscribers, used to say that he couldn't watch my stuff because I did it too well. That it upset him. I know that feeling now. This dude, you can't possibly do that to your sister is gay and you're like willing to not only support it, but help spread it. I try to respect people. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I can't respect somebody that does something like that. Like these people could cause harm to your loved one. They could cause harm to your sister. Would you just stand back and watch that happen? Because I would die for the people I love. Like, wow. Karen, thank you for watching, man. I mean, like, I really can't believe this. I really cannot. This is absolutely mind-blowing.
Hey, Bryce, let's figure this out.
No.
What are you actually going to say to Bryson and Tyson and Forgiato that's going to change their opinion about the message that they have seen a lot of success in with the more hardcore MAGA group?
The truth? Probably nothing. But by disclosing it to them and making them understand it, maybe somewhere, somehow, down the road, we can find a common ground.
Tell me something I don't know. Thank y'all so much.
Wow.
How do you think it went?
I think it was a good turnout. Like, I looked out in the crowd, and it looked like there was 500 people out there. I mean, everybody had a good time. It was.
What is it with Trump and his supporters and lying about the numbers of people that show up? There's not 500 people there. I mean, maybe I don't see them all. No, there's not 500 people there.
Lit. We put on a good show. Everybody knows our lyrics.
This right here felt like what we wanted. We're starting this tour off. There's no problems. There's no drama. Everything here is safe. It's not what, I mean, there's no extremists in here.
I could pause this video like every 2 seconds. I could literally pause this fucking Vice video and turn it into like a 3-hour reaction video, because there is something that gets said that is wrong, stupid, or fucked up every 2 seconds.
Might be my favorite show I've ever done, and I'm gonna tell you why.
This is your favorite show?
This is the first show where it's really just us three, no politicians. This was a concert.
This shows that the movement's nowhere near dead. They're trying to say like, oh, Republicans are over Trump. Biden's been the so-called president for over 2 years, and we still got hundreds of people showing up for pro-MAGA events. This is a real movement.
There are conspiracy theorists and freaks on both sides of the aisle, Erica, and that's why the one thing with Vice is you go and you just extrapolate one person, you extrapolate that to a whole entire movement, when that's not a fair representation. This is a more fair representation of the conservative movement, of the future.
Damn, he just self-owned. He just self-owned. I don't know who the fuck Alex Stein is, but he's a moron. Do you know who this guy is, Redonk? You know, you guys know more about like the internet stuff than I do. Like I try to spend my time looking up like, you know, what the indictment's about, like reading the indictment, being educated to like the things that I want to speak about. I don't get a lot of time to know like what is pop, what is hip on the internet. And you guys helped me out there. You guys really helped me out to know who some of these people are.
Future of conservative rap. So, you know, you're seeing it right here. You can't stop this. You
Conservative rap is a literal oxymoron.
call him a black white supremacist all you want, but everybody knows that's a lie.
What did you think? I want to know what you thought.
Look.
You had fun.
I bounced
You feel so. You was rocking out.
I don't think you're putting it in the face of the people who aren't already here to hear that music. I think it's incendiary, and I understand that that's part of your base and that's truly what you believe in. But I think that there were some people that maybe if they saw that would be like, dang, feels aggressive, rather than it just being a commentary on LGBTQ. But I am a gay person, and it doesn't like offend me. Yes.
But I think this is a different combo. I don't.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. She's just been talking to this dude, asking him these questions, getting him to talk about all these things while he says that he hates gay people. And then here we are 2.5 minutes before the big finish, and she straight up comes out the closet to him. This man's whole world just changed. I think she set him up. And I'm fucking here for it.
Never mind.
What?
I don't think you're truly gay.
Milo Yiannopoulos said the same thing to me at Straight Pride Parade, but yet here we are still.
But now that I know, I'm still talking to you the same way I talked to you beforehand, didn't I?
No, you asked me if I was really gay or not. Did it matter before?
And then said, you're not really gay.
Does it matter now?
No, I'm just asking. It's a different conversation. I'm gonna still talk to you respectful like how I always have, but I always wonder stuff like this because I talk to everybody, but I'm gonna ask questions because I'm a curious guy.
So
you can't tell me that didn't sound gay. God damn it! I'm a curious guy. Oh, dude, I'm not wrong on this one. Oh, fuck. Remember Milo? Yeah, I remember Milo. Milo? Is it Milo, right? Not Milo. Milo. I remember Milo when he was, like, popular for being, like, what was he? He was popular for being a gay conservative, right? Oh, dude.
So the God Save America Festival.
Now, the one thing I will say is in the conservative culture, it's okay to be a lesbian as long as you're not a feminist lesbian, but it's not okay to be like a gay male, right? And obviously that's pretty fucking hypocritical. Like Jesus is like, fuck. Like Jesus is like, yeah, we're not really down for gay people. Homosexuality is a sin against God, and we're not really into that. And they're like, well, what about 2 women? And he's like, yeah, as long as I can watch. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Has ended. I did end up telling the guys that I was gay, which is not what I wanted to come in saying, but I did want them to hear from somebody who had objectively been talking to them about their music, as someone who is LGBTQ, that maybe you have to think a little bit about the fact that there might just be gay people in the crowd. And I think that that might hold them back in terms of messaging this movement.
But I don't like what she's saying here. I don't like that. Because that's like saying, hey guys, like some of the people that you're talking shit about could be in your crowd. So like you should think those things, but not say those things. Like, fuck that. Say it. So that way I know who you are. Say it so that way I know not to support you. Say it so I know that you as a person is somebody I shouldn't respect. So no, don't. I mean, if she's trying to say she doesn't want people to hurt people's feelings and that they should analyze their own behaviors and figure out like how that hurts people, that's great. I don't think that these guys are those kind of guys. I don't think they're capable of that. And I think if they were, they would have done it already. She is either attempting to save three dudes that don't look like they want saving at all, or she just does not understand the amount of hate that these people possess.
Out to a wider audience who's not so hardcore MAGA, so hardcore Trump.
A number of these MAGA rappers have had their songs deplatformed, which they claim has hurt their chance at mainstream success. But deplatforming and censorship might actually be leading to more loyalty and
was that Tim Pool?
popularity among the MAGA rap fan base who take pride in the censorship narrative. And looking at the crowd tonight, the people who showed up clearly already believe in what these guys are saying. So is censorship and deplatforming the right reaction? Or maybe it's better to just let their music be out in the world and let the world...
And that's a serious hypothetical conversation to have right there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's better to tell people to inhibit people's right to free speech and keep them from saying incendiary things? Or do you think that free speech is the way and that people should be allowed to speak and say their thoughts so that way we can see who they are and we can make our own judgments based on that? I kind of fall on the latter. That's who I am. I would rather know that people are racist. I'd rather know that people are homophobic so that way, like I said before, that I know not to support them. But I also have to agree that there are some negatives to allowing that to happen. That's a really difficult and complicated conundrum. What do you guys think? Let people say whatever they want. Free speech? Yeah. All right. Well, there's DJ and Redonk, two people that are always here. I like that. Anybody else? If you're sitting there and you're just watching, speak up. I want to hear your thoughts too. I don't care if you're a conservative even and you just hate watching me right now. Speak up. You know, like I want to know whether I'm right. I want to know whether or not like the things I honestly believe are workable solutions in a real world situation. I want to know whether or not I'm unintentionally harming people by saying that I think that free speech is important and that I think that like these people being outed is important. That's what I think. Free speech. All right, Karen. See, this is why you guys are in my channel. So I appreciate you guys as always. I fucking love you guys. I have the best community on all of YouTube.
World decide if they want to listen to it or not.
The future of MAGA rap, I think, has more legs than people think. I think they will be able to replicate this in other cities. I think you will be able to draw a crowd who wants to come out and see MAGA rappers. How long that will last because of the novelty of it remains to be seen. This is a culture that hasn't stopped since Trump got into power and hasn't seemingly wanted to stop since he has left office. What happens when there's a culture being created? Somebody's gonna try and make music for it. And right now, the guys that we saw on stage are the ones who are the most popular and taking up the torch to do that.
Okay. Nope. Hard no. We're not listening to more of that shit. Man. I'm with you, Bucket. I'm with you, Bucket. I come from that. All right? Like, you want to say it, you better be willing to back that up. So, I'm glad I watched this. I'm glad you guys watched it with me. You know, you guys were here for the Shabibo video on Barbie. You guys are here for this one. You guys get me through these because it's important to watch this stuff. I think it is. Because if you told me this stuff existed without me seeing it, without me sitting through a 45 to hour long video that like shows over and over, example after example, in their own words that these things are real, I wouldn't really believe. I wouldn't think that this really exists to this magnitude, right? So I got to say thank you to you guys. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Fatty? I appreciate you guys so much because you guys have helped me become more educated. I think that you guys helped me become a more intelligent person. I think that, you know, I'm becoming better at forming my points of views in a way that can be alliterated. You're making me a more well-spoken person. And I think that my worldview is starting to take on a little bit more consistency based off these things. So I really like that you guys... What's up, LB? I like that you guys are here for me. I know that sometimes it seems like I'm hate-watching stuff, right? I know that seems like what it's at when I'm watching the PBD, when I'm watching MAGA rappers, when I'm watching Shabibo. But I like to say this. Like, people say all I do is watch CNN. They say all I do is watch, like, you know, MSNBC. I'm brainwashed. Look at the short that I just put out. Like, look at the comments on the short I just put out. It's all, you watch MSNBC, you're brainwashed CNN. But I shit you not, you guys. This is what I watch. I watch with you guys. I have a family. I have a full-time job. I don't have a lot of time for extra stuff. Till you guys give me that half yacht, and then I'm gonna live in international waters, and I'm gonna stream all day, every day. And so if you're asking me what I watch, like, I watch Fox News with Jesse Waters. God, that hurts to admit. I watch, you know, this Vice, which you can't say this is in any way, you know, bad content for them. This is who they are. This is who they want to be. They literally said it at the end. This is what we want to be. I watched Ben Shapiro. Like, this is from the horse's mouth, right? This is from the horse's mouth. Yeah, I think this shit was soft. I don't think we can afford a full yacht yet, DJ, but we're working on it. We're working on it. I got to get back in those oil stocks. But sometimes, like, my wife wonders why I watch the stuff I watch. You know, like, some of it is brain-numbingly dumb, but it's because I want to know, and I want you guys to know, and I want you guys to see this stuff along with me, that this stuff exists, that, like, it's not bullshit. It's not crazy. I mean, it's crazy. You had to bleach your eyes and your ears, LB. I'm still not recovered. I'm still not recovered from the Shabibo video. But you know how we do it here, guys. We don't end on a bad note. And it wasn't bad. That was a good video. That was a very good video, even though sometimes it's really painful. And I love Americans and I love people. I love everybody, man. I like connecting with human beings. I really like everybody. I know they downgraded our fucking credit because of the January 6th riots, dude. Like, yeah, they didn't happen. They were peaceful. They literally said in the downgrade that it was because of the January 6th and our election problems. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot. Anyways, I love all human beings. I love connecting with people. I love connecting with you guys. Don't look in the whore's mouth. It's straight from a whore's mouth. But I don't know, dude. I want to believe the best of people. And when I see stuff like this, I want to hope that somewhere out there there's a path to redemption for people. And I don't think that that's possible for everybody, obviously. I think there's some people out there that just don't want to be redeemed. There's too much money in not being redeemed. Good show. Political instability. Yeah. Dude, we might want to. All right, Johnson, don't copyright that. I might want to steal that. We're gonna play Ben Shapiro ruins everything, followed by political instability. I need one of these big content creators to get a hold of my stuff and start financing some of my ideas or your ideas that I'm stealing. All right, guys. You know, like I said, we don't end it like that. We like to have a good time. We like to laugh. We like to have fun. And we want to play some Starfield. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 Redux. I am so ADD. All right, guys. This one's probably gonna get me a copyright claim. I do not doubt that. But bad lip reading is one of my favorites, and I didn't know that they did political content. So you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for a bad lip reading DeSantis for president? Here we go, guys.
I bought a couch from a friend. Oh, look, here's a nickel. You Italian? Here, pull. Wow, this is disgusting. Hey there, worker guy. Easy, psycho. Should we dance? A cold plate of vinegar over there. Hungry. You know what you can eat? COVID. Why don't you slowly step into a freight train? I would like that. There was a pile of discharge over there, and it turns out I'd lost a gallon of flesh. Let's go make sure our sugar's high. Here's a rat carcass. Yeah, hi. Dude, where's your thumb? Well, the worms went bad. Whoa, little Bobby. All stains are important. You see my waffle case? I want to go flip my bird. The mad millionaire is greasy. Oh, that's disturbing. At night, fingers can taste kind of dark. I shall make an impractical sound. Now I electrocute you. We grow awful things right down there on the beach. What is this? It's sour. And here's some musky chest hair, okay?
Isn't this from the party that doesn't like sniffing babies? He sniffed a baby!
Pull on it, Sherman. You should not be filming that. Wow, crow's tongue. Sir, I need one to eat. I'm boring.
I mean, he's just so bloody boring.
There you go, Redog. Oh, he does. He has no charisma. He has zero charisma. Oh, God. It was better when I didn't know who DeSantis was. Like, when he was just, like, mythological, dude. When he was just the guy in Florida that nobody knew anything really about except for, like, his policies and stuff. Like, at that point, DeSantis might have won the Republican primary candidacy. But now that everybody has seen him talk and eat pudding with his fingers, we all know. all the politicians, all the conservative politicians talk shit about how Joe Biden hid in his basement and how him not coming out of his basement was the smartest thing he did. Ron DeSantis should have used that playbook. Because now that people have seen him, he's just a moron. Holy shit.
I like trains and also corgis that are British. Wicka wicka pudding pie. Sorry, I had to go fecal. My freak lump got fractured. I'm kind of like a monkey in a suit, but different.
Oh, my freak lump got fractured. Try that in a small town.
Don't want that cracker? Are you dumb or what? Yes, a suckle toe beans, but I really need a pleasure glove. And hey, you can smell the...
I want a pleasure glove. Oh my God, I need a pleasure glove. Okay, Nathan's already left the chat. He had to go early. I sent him to look for adrenochrome on Alibaba. Somebody go on Alibaba and look and see if there's a pleasure glove.
The glove. We know Mexican people. They're always doing things. It's okay. I speak Spanish.
He'll show you his toes.
So who's cramping here? Me? Wicka wicka pudding pie.
Oh, fuck. I think I just added like 10 new things to say to try that in a small town. On Beach Off. Beach Off, pleasure glove. Oh, man. Try that in a small town. Wicka wicka pudding pie. Woo! All right. We got one more. This is the way I knew we had to do this. You know, I kind of want to watch the Biden one. But that's not the show yet. We're not there yet. Smell the glove. Is that really from Spinal Tap? Dude. We can watch Spinal Tap. I don't know. We get in trouble with watch Spinal Tap on stream, I'm sure. We could probably get in trouble for that one. All right. Now I wanted. Here it is. This is what I think it was. This one. Yeah, this is the one I want to watch. We're gonna watch this one, and then we're gonna watch a President Camacho one because that's where we're going. And I want you guys to know who your actual candidate is gonna be in 2028, President Camacho. But first, we're gonna watch this Trump interview. Bad lip reading first.
Okay, now what are we doing? Hey, look, we have your gummy bears right here. Ooh, okay. Great idea. Okay, before we get rolling, do you have any kind of request? Yeah, call me Klaus Broadstreet. Okay, Klaus Broadstreet.
Here. Oh my God, dude, we're gonna be calling him Klaus Broadstreet from this point on. I mean, I really liked Fake News McLiarface. That's probably my favorite Trump nickname, but Klaus Broadstreet's pretty good too. I like that.
Okay, Klaus, the first thing I want to ask me about... Can I finish my question? Just the first question, please. Okay. Who's Tay-Tay?
He's a friend of my quilting partner, Thorpe.
Wait, back up.
What, quilting partner?
Thorpe.
Work on your hands, okay? Work on your hands, because they're 100% a language.
Okay, thanks for the useless tip.
Okay, look at my hands, kid. What
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Bo. I got to interrupt with a sad fact. You guys heard that little Tay died? Little 15-year-old Tay, rapper Tay, a little Asian kid that cursed on streams and stuff. That was really sad. And I'm just going to go ahead and give my first conspiracy take on this with zero actual facts or evidence. Somebody in her family did that shit. Going for it.
do you see here?
Nothing.
Allegedly.
There's just air there.
Zip it, zip it, zip it. Now watch as I go in circles like you're grooming your man beans. Now let me ask you this. Are your friends good friends?
Yeah, I guess. Does that matter?
What do you think? No, it doesn't matter. They're just people.
So what do you think about Elon and Grimes?
Varu? What'd you say?
You know what? We should talk about the feces station, because you support the feces station.
The feces station, yeah.
Oops, I just made that up.
No, you didn't. It's an actual thing.
Nope.
I know a guy that served on the committee for that. His name is Doug.
But it's not a real thing.
Dougie Larder. Anyway, I got some drawings here. Let's see. I got these special drawings, okay?
Whatever.
Okay.
All right, I would like to just put this out there. Instead of allowing our politicians to talk to each other, should we just start having bad lip readings done? I think that that's a possibility, and it could actually solve more of our problems than our actual politicians talking to each other.
This way. What have we got here? Okay, we've got some hills, and one goes to Lake Thwark.
Lake Thwark?
Yep. Here, check it out.
Oh, okay. This is actually more of like a chart or a graph.
What?
I mean, they're not drawings like you'll find in your reading section.
You don't know that.
Why don't I know that?
Because you forgot about this. This is a drawing. It's of my kitchen counters.
Why?
The people live for posters like this.
Nobody, Donald, does that.
Why not? It would be groovy in somebody's bathroom, I think. Anyway, I got another one here. Okay, this is one of the ramps for the...
This is 100% better than a Donald Trump interview. I 1,000 out of 1,000 times would rather watch this than watch Donald Trump talk. Give me a pleasure glove. Oh, yeah, you can't link it. Off stream. Go ahead and send that to my email, Redonk. I would like to look at that.
The guys with the motorcycles, you know, like Eagle Kniegal.
No.
Hey, you got hair in your nose. Sorry, it's just distracting.
I actually know that.
Here, take a picture of this, because I don't got another one for you.
Okay. So would you say you get happy feelings wielding your knife?
No. Terror feelings.
But I've seen you on the video.
That effing video, I hate it.
No, but the lizard people rescued you.
Don't talk about the lizard people. But hey, let's be real. The chieftain could purchase anywhere from 400 thimbles for anyone that would bring him a gopher. Gaffer? A guffer?
Gopher.
I mean the little... Sorry, parlay sprinte?
What?
Have you ever noticed Mexican people...
Don't say any more.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that they all love to wear their own mittens.
No, don't. Please.
Huh? Why?
It's not necessary to say that.
Yeah, whatever, fella. I think You should just go and drift into a sinkhole.
You know, I've never eaten ice cream.
I don't believe that's true.
By not believing that, you're saying you don't believe in the curse of Ra.
Yep.
All right, whatever.
We are paying thousands of fishermen thousands of cents right now. Tens of thousands. And they could have been strippers.
I mean, me too. So what if I said that I want you to spank me?
Trump should run on strippers, not fishers. I'm fucking down with that. Strippers, not fishers. Goth, exactly. It makes more sense than any interview I've ever seen with Donald Trump in it. This isn't as good as the DeSantis ad, but this is definitely up there.
Well, I'd have no objection to it. It's whatever.
Right
Strippers,
on.
not fishers.
Excuse me. Excuse me. So, do you have like a thick mole on your rear end now? I have this mole that was this big originally. And then a month later, now it's this big. And that's not great. That's not great.
Not in a mole.
You know, Adele and I took a train down to the morgue once.
Wait, are we talking about the Adele?
The Adele. Yeah, she owned a fish named Fergus style. And
I'm sorry.
Lupacente.
I'm okay.
Good.
Whack.
I think, excuse me, Rocky Walker is the best jogger in the world, I think, right now.
You know he's the Plaza Rapist, right?
Why do you wish to harm me?
Well, that's the end of our time, and I'm really gonna miss this.
Let's pray that nothing will happen to you in the morning. I mean, especially when you go out for that walk with your nice, gentle Labrador Max. Thank you very much, you wiener. Don't linger. Go home.
Every day I worry all day.
Oh, that's loud. Bye, LB. I'm about to go here in a minute, too. We got one more. We're going to take a look at our potential 2024 President of the United States, Hector Camacho, Macho, Mountain Dew, Alizado the third. Okay? Here we go. Let's bring him up. Remember, guys, strippers, not fishers. Support your local strippery.
President Camacho! We all saw Idiocracy, where you were president in the year 2505. So why come back in time to run again in 2024?
Let me break it down. I got to break it down to you right now. We forgot the recipe for cheese, man. We forgot. I was 11 years old, and somebody ate the last slice. And we was like, that's it? You forgot? No more cheese, man. I came back here, I was in front of Favorite Pizza.
Dude, the two guys in the back, are those not the two guys that wanted to go family style? Do you guys mind if we go family style on her? Let's just go ahead and say this. If we lost cheese, that might unite us all. Would it not unite us all? If someone ate the last piece of cheese and we didn't know how to make cheese, I think that humanity as a whole could come together to figure that one out. That's what I'm going for.
I'm looking, there's cheese everywhere. You gotta understand.
That shit is fucked up.
No pizza? Pizza without cheese, man? What? That's a hell on earth.
If elected in 2024,
I'm
what
already
will
voting
you
for him.
do first?
First of all, I would Will Smith half of Congress. I would walk through Congress like whacka, 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 whacka. Make them reevaluate.
Oh, we were talking about Will Smith earlier. Oh, how did Will Smith come up twice in my live stream? I am 100% in support of Will Smith in Congress. I am 100% in support of Will Smithing at least Marjorie Taylor Greene and George Santos. Others could be added to the list. Who would you guys Will Smith? If you had a chance, if you could have one person Will Smith, who would you go for? I thought for a moment Bobo was going to get Will Smith by MTG when they're both on the floor and she called her a little biatch. I thought she was going to get Will Smith. I like that Will Smith is now, what is that? It's a verb, right? To do something, right? Remember, I was born in a trailer park. Don't judge me. I'm going to call it a verb. I'm also going to start referring to people as about to get Will Smith if they don't shut up.
President Camacho, I mean, your hair, your style, it's iconic. What's the secret to your fashion?
Exfoliate, oil, then exfoliate some more.
That's it?
That's what I'm saying. Listen. I'm going to tell you one more time. Exfoliate, oil, rub the oil all over, and then
all over. You guys think that'll make my hair grow back? Some oil and exfoliate? You think that's what'll bring it back? Oh no, he's got pretty hair. That man has pretty hair. Carrie Lake, that's who you think that... I would like to see Carrie Lake in them high heels. I don't think she could take it. I don't think Carrie Lake has the chin to get Will Smith. At least we have electrolytes. Exactly, Goth. At least we got electrolytes. Nobody says that. Obviously, President Camacho says that, Redunk.
Exfoliate one more time. And your nice. Just like me. Got bouncing and behaving, baby. Bouncing and behaving.
So if you were to write a book about your amazing life, what would be the title?
See Camacho Run. It's a picture book. See Camacho Run. It'd be pictures of me, like whooping ass and just kicking people in the face and just running through and just dominating and taking people and putting their face in the cage and just smashing it.
Dude, does not President Camacho have a little bit of an American Gladiators thing going on? I just recognize that. I was just watching the Netflix American Gladiators documentary. See, when people accuse me of watching CNN and MSNBC, you know what I'm actually doing? I'm watching Laser and Nitro and Ice, okay? That's actually what I'm doing. That's where I get my news.
And then dropping them and then becoming the president. That's how it ends. We give it all to the kids.
Yeah.
And let them just revel in my victory.
All right. Dude, I can tell you this right now. If Terry Crews and The Rock were to run for president, I'd vote for him. Because this is all we have left, guys. This is all we got left. The best and the brightest. Terry Crews and The Rock. That's what I'm going with. Dude, Nitro. I'm a big Nitro fan, Fatty. Big Nitro fan. Oh, you think Tucker will run? Oh, God, dude. Here's the thing I'd say about Tucker. I'm just going to say this, and don't unsubscribe from me, guys. I think if Tucker ran, that I don't believe that Tucker believes half the shit he says. I think Tucker is a grifter as well, but he doesn't grift for money. I think Tucker wants to be popular. I think he wants to be well-liked. I think he's the rich kid that had the Nintendo that nobody wanted to hang out with, but he had a Nintendo, so you went to his house and you stayed the night because you're like, fuck it, he's got Super Mario 3. I think that's who he is. I hope that if there's enough idiots that vote for Tucker, that is all true. And that if he gets in office, that he wouldn't do all the moronic shit he does while he's not in office. I personally will never, ever vote for Tucker Carlson. Not to be on the PTA board, not to be on the HOA board, and definitely not to be the president of the United States. But I just think that there's enough people out there that would vote for him that at least I could hold on some hope that maybe all of his bullshittery would take a backseat to him actually doing something good for the country. Please, please, sweet 6-pound, 7-inch baby Jesus, don't let this happen to us. Oh, don't do it to me, Fatty. If you unsubscribe from me, that's world ending for me. I might as well just turn the camera off, turn out the lights, just go ahead and just go back. There's no half yacht without Fatty. There is no half yacht without Fatty. There's no half yacht without DJ or Bucket or Goth or LB or Karen More aces. Aces wasn't here tonight. We're building, guys. We're building. Every week, I see more of you guys. I see the same ones that were here before. Fucking love you guys. You guys are some of my best friends nowadays. Gonna be doing my fantasy football draft. I might get on stream to do that, so you guys can see a genius at work. Okay. I like to imagine Baby Jesus in a tuxedo T-shirt. I like to think of him in a Def Leppard shirt, front row at a Styx concert. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm so thankful for all of you guys being here. Like I said, you guys are always 100% the best community in all of YouTube. If you guys want to support me, if you're new to the stream, hit like and subscribe, please. If you want to support a Soulless Ginger for less than 10 cents a day, you can support me by joining the Angry Ginger Army. That's a join button somewhere on the screen. You can also, I've got shirts, I've got sweatshirts. One day I will update them with better stuff, but you can purchase those. And as always, I appreciate all of you guys. Go Ravens! All right. I might pick some Ravens. I'll take Lamar Jackson. I won 4 years in a row, Redonk. I won 4 years. I have the record. 4 years of championships in a row. That was like 6 years ago, so I'm like a Cowboys fan right now. I'm like, like 10 years ago, I was really, really good. I haven't done shit since then. I think I took 5th last year. But if you guys are into it, you guys want to see it, we'll hop on stream when I draft. I think it's September 3rd and 4th. I have 2 drafts. So if you guys want to just hop on and just criticize me on taking a running back in the first round or whatever other idiocy I do nowadays, I'll be happy to do that. I love hanging out with you guys. I love being around you guys. So I appreciate you guys. All right, guys. Until Wednesday, I love you. Stay safe out there. Don't let the man get you down. All right, guys. See you next